Alright guys, Belam here, back. Another live stream. Late, because obviously. um, but yeah, I still have to get stuff up. Anyway, continuing on VC Unity. Got some stuff to talk about, surprisingly. Nothing major. It's a lot of, like, really minor shit. Um, but, I don't know, at least something. We'll probably do drafts at some point. We'll see. Oh yeah, that's cool. I mean, yeah, from the gaming world, we did get the Nintendo event. Was it a direct? I think it technically was a direct, right? Yeah, that was very good. At least that's something. How's a root canal? I mean, I'm on painkillers, so I mean that's something. It actually wasn't that bad. The actual root canal itself wasn't that bad. Like I had to get the like temporary crown and everything. After that, it started to like hurt a bit, but like it's still like, oh, it's whatever. Take those drugs, sure. But they left the pig. Yeah, so that's probably the biggest story, right? Is Traders, where Wes is there, which is not that shocking, being a late entrant, considering we know he was in contact already. But Derek being a late entrant, to be fair, is also not shocking, but probably a bit underwhelming. Yeah, Mario and Luigi look cool. There were a lot of cool things, really. I mean, again, if only I had a Nintendo console to play them and also the time to play them. But yeah, there were a lot of cool things at Nintendo Direct. Like, I feel like while nothing like there was like anything I was like super hyped about personally, um, I still feel like it covered like so many bases. Where like I feel like there was like pretty much I don't know, it felt like again, there's so many like RPGs, there's so many like random fighting games, so many like first party Nintendo games. Um, yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff there. Derek stunned you. I mean, I'm not that stunned based on the fact that like we knew he was in the running. So it's like if there were going to be late entrants, it's like okay, Derek there, okay, that I guess that makes sense. But it's like, yeah, why is he like? What is he that interesting to be added late? Um, what the fuck's the title? Well, someone didn't watch Challenge All Stars 4. I think Mike Bloom posted it, right? It's probably one of the great. Like, I think it's probably my favorite uh, confessional of the entire season. Here, there's the link to it. Um, I didn't think we'd get Zelda this soon. I mean, obviously it's a different Zelda though. Like, I mean, it's like built off of the Link's Awakening remake like engine, right? It's obviously not Tears of the Kingdom. So like, because I'm not that surprised that this is coming. I mean, this is something that was like rumored for a while, right? That we were getting like a 2D Zelda game. So I don't know. That's not that shocking to me. Because like by the time it comes out, it's still going to be like almost 2 years since that one thing out since Tears of the Kingdom. Wait, it'll be almost 2 years. Yeah, it'll be almost 2 years since Tears of the Kingdom came out. So yeah. I'll be honest. I really wanted to watch Jeopardy. Like my plan was to watch it. I just genuinely forgot about it. So I didn't watch it, but I've seen clips on Twitter and stuff. Um, I forgot. Did those? I forgot how these fast travel things work. I guess this one's the safest one. Can't wait for debate. I couldn't give a shit about the debate. um, yeah, that was something that was different. It's the fact that obviously you're playing as Zelda. That's the unique thing there. It was rumored we get a remake of a previous Zelda game. Okay, so the fact that this is like a new one, I guess, was a shocker. But I don't know, I was like expecting like a 2D Zelda to show up. But obviously, yeah, this was like a different game than what I was expecting it to be. Um, you take that vaccine. I mean, wouldn't be that shocking. Um, actually, I don't know. I mean, he was on All Stars 1. Was that close enough to where like you had to be vaccinated? Or is that never a thing with Challenge? I'm trying to remember because like Corey's not vaccinated, right? And Corey was on the COVID seasons, so maybe you never need to be vaxxed for Challenge. I don't know. Yeah, I love that confessional. I've watched it like a billion times at this point. Uh, Yeah, he was on All Star. He was the first boot of All Stars one. Um, like even like in this episode, like when he gets eliminated, he says, "Oh, I went from first boot to last boot."
400 armed
Um,
noblemen, Honoré? If it weren't for General Lafayette...
what is this?
The room is fogged with
Okay, like,
plaster.
what am I even
All
supposed to say
hot
here?
air and no
About
action.
who gets voted out of fucking Mario
Here's a
characters?
man with good news, I think.
Um,
Oh, no.
actually, yeah, that is fair. They don't even do pregnancy tests, so that's actually genuinely insane, though, that they don't. Like, you would think that they like would make them, right? Like before the season, because like Survivor for sure does, right?
You're catching up.
Like you would think just from a liability standpoint, you would want to avoid anything like that.
Sure. Certainly.
Yeah, I mean, I was happy about that. Like, I mean, like, well, I mean, I should say happy. Like, yeah, that was interesting about it. Like, TJ being super happy for Laurel. I mean, yeah, it seems like he loves Laurel, so that's cool, I guess. I didn't love Laurel. Actually, I've never really loved Laurel as a like, I don't know, as a person. But yeah, I mean, good for Laurel. I mean. I would say I'm actually like a bit underwhelmed with like the overall presentation of the season. I do feel like this could have been like a really great storyline if instead of focusing so much on Laurel and Nicole, we actually focused on all like of her social connections she made outside that. Where like I know there's a lot of like of the online community is like super upset over like Kara losing because of like the stars, never giving their stars to Laurel and stuff, which is like to me that's not as bothersome. I just feel like the way they portrayed it was like not interesting. I feel like they should have been focusing a lot more on like Laurel's connections instead of just like again we hear from her saying that oh my God, I'm working on my social connections, but we never actually see her social connections outside of her connection with Nicole. So I feel like this could have been like actually like a really good storyline, but then they just did not bother showing it. So that's kind of underwhelming. Thoughts of Sean's 40 update? That's really stupid. I mean it's dumb as fuck, but I would assume like they're gonna make one of them the official winner, more than likely the one that was already declared the winner beforehand.
He did ask permission this time, Gil.
As that just feels like a weird way to end the season, right? How I rank this season? Oh fuck me! I just realized I can make the spinoff ranking now. That didn't even come across my mind. But anyway, the All-Star season specifically, I would say 2, 4, 3, 1 maybe. I probably should rewatch certain seasons still though. But yeah, I think that's what my initial ranking is. 2, 3, 4, 1. See, I didn't like 3 that much at the time, but also I don't remember it at this point. So like, I feel like 3 is the one that's like the most like in flux. Am I full on everything? No, I'm not. Cool. I can't afford it. That's great. Yeah, 2 is really good for like modern challenge. Okay. Again, why are you posting election? I don't give a shit about the election. Like, I don't know why you're posting election-related things. Spinoff that went up. Wait, the spinoff that went up ranking was World Championship. You actually really like it now? I mean, I never disliked World Championship personally. Like, I know a lot of people were like underwhelmed the season when it aired and everything, but I never personally disliked it. I think there are underwhelming aspects of it, and I think in the grand scheme of things, it's like kind of just like a very mid-challenge season. But yeah, I don't really, I don't know, I never disliked it though. I did finish Black Garnet. So since last stream, I finished Black Garnet. I got caught up on Perfect Match, and I'm currently watching Survivor Quebec, and I'm almost done. I just got to the final 6 vote off, which I believe there's only 4 more episodes left. So nearing the end of that, and Survivor Quebec's still fucking shit. There's a point where I was like, oh, this is actually getting kind of decent, and then it's like, no, we have to fucking like bloat this out with like us getting a fucking like after immunity challenge, we have to fucking talk to each fucking person, ask them a question for some reason, just to fucking waste time. Yeah, Survivor Quebec sucks, dude. And it's all because it's format. Like, if it wasn't for its format, it would be a competent middle tier like season. But its format is complete dog shit. And it's so frustrating watching the show, knowing that there are like good ideas there. It just like completely fails at almost every single turn because of how shit its format is. But yeah, Black Garnet, I mean, like, my opinion was kind of is just the same as what it was after the last stream. I feel like watching the last few episodes didn't really change much. I do feel like, you know, there's a couple episodes in the season that are a little bit rough. I do like the ending of the season. I think the final 4 episodes are good. Or final 3 episodes. Sorry, the final 3 episodes are good. The final 5 episode itself is really bad. But, wait, is this the mission? Wait, do I want to do the mission? What mission is this? I don't even remember what mission this is. I guess we'll see. Okay, cool. This is the place. So someone who I swear looks identical to Andrew Savage. Okay. I mean, did you talk to him? What if you talk to him just talk to him as if he's Andrew Savage, even if he isn't? Oh yeah, thoughts on John Lovett. I did see that. I feel like, obviously, like, very much attempting to avoid spoilers and everything through that, but like, I get the sense he didn't do that well. It's kind of the vibe I get from it. Find Latouche. Is this the other tailing mission? Is that what this is? Flipping of Abby Maria is iconic, obviously. That's the first thing you say to Andrew Savage. That's the only thing Andrew Savage is ever known for, is flipping off Abby Maria. What an icon. Yeah, he didn't look like he lost that much weight. Also, like, no real bruises or anything, didn't seem like. Which, like, this is, like, how long after the season finished filming? Like, a week or so? I don't know. It doesn't really scream to me that he, like, made it that far. But, again, you never know. I don't believe Asia's posted anything. Like, I've been listening to the Perfect Match podcast for RGP, and I believe she was in those for season 1. I don't believe, and she's not there for season 2. So I think she's still, like, avoiding podcasts and that sort of thing. Like, I doubt she'll be back until after Survivor, you would assume. And I guess theoretically she could get clearance from CBS, like John Lovett has, but also, it's not even like her full profession or anything. I think with John Lovett, it's more like, okay, we kind of have to let you back because this is your entire living. Where, like, Asia, she just simply does it on the side. So, okay, fuck me. Nah, I'm gonna die here. A person I'd really like to see Drew back, I would as well. Really, I think he's probably my top person for 45. To where, when I do my dream casting video, he'll probably make it on. What is this? Made an Applebee's joke. I guess true. I mean, I would guess there is no Applebee's in 47 though. So I feel like this is more so just a Liz thing than, or like a 46 reference, than it is to, like, him on his season. Because, like, I feel like Applebee's never does back-to-back seasons. To give anything, I feel like it would be on 48. Instead of 47. I don't love Laurel. Like, I mentioned this earlier. That's like, I feel like there are, like, it could have been a really great storyline for Laurel to win this season, but I feel like they just didn't do it. And, like, the story we did get is just, like, kind of shit. Where I feel like this is a season that would have been a lot more satisfying, like, with the way it was edited, if Cara or Steve won. But because Laurel won, it's just like, okay, well, then what the fuck was the season then? I don't even remember Challenge All Stars 5 spoilers. I mean, I know the latest boots, which is like, who cares? Is there anything else interesting? I don't feel like there's anything that interesting, are there? I can't believe I'm actually playing this stealthy at this point. That was it? Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know. There's nothing that interesting, really. 40 new spoilers are weird. Yeah. I mean, I would assume, like, maybe in the, like, for, like, prize money and stuff, maybe they would share prize money. But I would find it very strange that, like, on the show, they end it saying, okay, yeah, you're, again, obviously spoilers to a degree. Like, not exactly mentioning it, but, like, I feel like it would be, like, very strange they actually end the season with, like, oh, yeah, you tied. Like, I don't know, your co-winners alongside the other winner. Like, I don't know, that'd just be a weird ending to me. So I feel like they would have to break the tie through something. From at least the show point of view. I already answered that. I would have it probably second of the All-Star seasons. Which, to be fair, like, was my opinion, like, the entire time. I don't feel like it ever really changed, either. Was this... Oh, I already knew this, yeah. That 3 people on the Hustlers tribe have the same birthday. Which is kind of insane that that's the case. But... yeah, I remember that was the thing that was talked about at the time. Oh, did I just go in the wrong way? Wait, I just realized, do I have skill points? Because if I do, I never use them. No, I don't. Okay, cool. Perfect. Okay, there's no way I'm getting that. No All-Star season will be the best, and All-Stars 2. Yeah. I mean, I think there could be better, but, like, I feel like it would actually have to be good. There's too many people I didn't know on All-Stars 4 for you to care about. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like that should be fine, though, right? Like, I mean, like, do you need to know these people beforehand? For you to care about them? Like, to be fair, I guess that's a failing on the show that they didn't make you care about them. But yeah, I didn't know, like, to be fair, I've watched seasons with them, but, like, I didn't know much about Kefla, what the fuck his name is. But I'm like, again, he's a likable guy by the end of it. Like, I feel like the show, like, I feel like All Stars is never, like, I don't know, supposed to be only enjoyed if you know these people. I feel like it's meant to be, like, kind of both. And I feel like now they're really homering in on, like, the, like, retro theme and, like, the lighthearted nature of it more so than, like, the actual aspect of, like, oh, it's cool to see these people back. Surprised Bananas didn't make it on, what, Traders we're talking about? Which... yeah. Yeah, I was expecting Bananas the entire time, but Wes also makes sense. Hey, we know, and actually, this is the thing that makes it weirder, is that, like, we knew Wes said no way back. Like, we knew, like, when Traders 2 was still airing, he was on RHAP, and he said that, yeah, I was contacted for Traders Season 3, but I had to say no. Because, like, of him doing House of Villains. So it's, like, it's weird that, like, now he's on, but just as a late entrant, which I assume was a last-second thing. But yeah, just kind of a strange situations there. Derek, I don't give a shit about. I'm like, whatever. It'll be, like, I guess, like, on paper, it'll be interesting to see him, like, play another game again. But also, it's like, I have no real interest in seeing him play another game again. If it's not Big Brother, at least. Like, I think Big Brother, at least, again, there'll be historical things to get from it. I have no interest in him play fucking Traders. Again, BB9, I think, is like a very slept-on season. Game, what the fuck? It wouldn't let me move. Okay, well. Why House of Villains clear this? Yeah, I don't know if there's, like, no contractual... Well, actually, no. House of Villains is on E, right? Which is owned by NBC? Or owned by, like, whatever the fuck the company is. It's NBC Universal, right? That one's Peacock. So I guess it is the same company. Like, it's the same, like, network. It's like super old school MTV, so I just don't consider people like Kara the BOG. I personally would consider Kara the BOG, but at least OG like enough. Like I like to where like her being on All Stars, I think makes a lot of sense. Like really for me, it's like I think the only people like even through like All Stars 4, I'm not really bothered. Like I'm not bothered by like Cam being there. I'm perfectly fine with Cam being there. Going to like All Stars 3, it's like Kayla being there again. Yeah, whatever. But like it's not like really upsetting to me. Like I feel like as long as they're from like an MTV show, um, then like I feel like it's fine. An MTV show we haven't seen them in like at least a little bit. Um, while I think the point that gets like ridiculous to me is like Fessy and Amber and that sort of thing. Um, okay, this is the tailing mission. God damn it. I think for me, I would personally say like before Invasions is probably what I would personally consider like OG, especially at this point where it feels like so much of the show revolves around people that like started before Invasion or started after Invasions or like at least around Invasions. So like anyone before Invasions, I like have absolutely like no real qualms with. Good to see you, was this?
You haven't heard yet then? Heard what? I left her nervous.
Oh yeah, I knew about this. Yeah, I mean this is something we knew during the season. That yeah, Survivor's like in terms of the like main demographic of 18 to 49, it's the #1 show outside of football, which is kind of insane. The thing is like the ratings are still not like ridiculous. Like it's not like this like insane number just because like obviously TV ratings as a whole are down. Oh, I forgot about that. I was gonna put fucking Gino in the title too. I completely forgot about that. I think like before that quote from Ace, I was planning on having like awaiting Gino's return or whatever, or something dumb like that. But I completely forgot about it by this point. But yeah, that's insane though. That fucking Gino is randomly on a reality show with fucking Omarosa and, and whatever. Oh fuck, they're going up here. God damn it. No need to make this any harder, eh? Yeah, I don't get why Gino is there. Like that just feels weird to me. I feel like they're not OG. They need to be icons of the show, which, or if they're not OG, yeah, I would mostly agree with that. I mean, like, I feel like they have to be like notable people. Like I feel like, and too far actually, I was not upset at, like Avery being there. I guess also Avery is like at least before Invasion, which is the point that I said. But like, but I feel like you wouldn't want like. Actually, I guess even then I wouldn't be that. But I was gonna say like Theo, as in like Theo from Invasion, like if he was there. But also like I actually wouldn't be that bothered by that actually. So actually, I just think I don't personally care actually, as long as they're like MTV. Is it funny to see Cynthia Bailey? I could not give a shit about seeing Cynthia Bailey on reality TV again. Spencer Pratt is interesting though. Outside that, I really don't give a shit about this cast. It's like really, who are most of these people? So it's like Omarosa obviously is cool. Again, Spencer Pratt's cool. Cynthia Bailey, boring. I know of Kim, but I don't know anything really about her. Like I feel like I've heard her name before. Again, Gino is there. Jill from Outlast is really fucking random. But whatever. Demi Burnett I've heard of. I believe she's like a Big Brother fan and everything, right? But Ava Claire, I don't know who that person is. Susan Knowles from Golden Bachelor, that's a person. Rob Ronan from Squid Game The Challenge. I have no memory of this person. Who the fuck is this person? Was this person even on the show? Like, who the fuck is this person? Also, how's this Taylor mission still going on? Val is funny. Rashad Jennings. I feel like I've heard of him, but he's a person. I don't know. TikTok star, don't give a shit. MMA fighter, don't give a shit. Miss Earth, don't give a shit. Journalists, don't give a shit. Firewoman, don't give a shit. Anyway, I don't know. Very blah cast to me. Like, it's like there's the big names in like Omarosa and Spencer Pratt, but after that, it's like, what the fuck is this? I thought she'd get a 50 call, probably not. I mean, like, actually, potentially availability call. I don't think she'll be much in the running, though. I'm assuming they're going to call almost everybody for this. Anyone that they have, like, any semblance of interest in. Because I think they want to keep their, like, options really, really open. Even though Jeff did say... So, actually, this is another thing. There was actually a Jeff Probst interview the other day where, like, he talked about, like, his plans for, like, 51 and that sort of thing, and, like, who would replace him and that sort of stuff. It was actually kind of an interesting interview because I feel like it's actually stuff that he hasn't talked about before. But one of the things he does mention is that he does already have an idea for what he's going to do with 50. Like, he has an idea for 50, so I do wonder what that is. Which, if that is the case, obviously that means that potentially it's going to be more limited. But also, like, it could also just mean, like, a theme. Like, in terms of, like, it could be, like, twist-wise, more so than, like, casting theme-wise. But, anyway, I mean, it seems like he's already, like, knowing what he's doing for 50. Where he said that he's already working on 51 is his thing. He already opened a document for, like, his thoughts on what 51 should be. That's what he said. Which, again, he plans on continuing, which is not shocking. I always expected that. But I know some people were worried that he would, or I don't even know worried is the right term, but some people were thinking that he might leave after 50. But again, I did not think there was really a chance. I don't think Bradley's getting a call. I don't think Bradley's even anywhere close to being in contention. But in terms of who would replace him, he essentially, like, said essentially what I expected him to say, in that, like, that it should be, like, a creative person more so than, like, an actual, like, general TV host. Like, he wants essentially he wants the person to replace him to be someone that is also essentially going to be a producer on the show. Like, he wants someone that will be, like, that cares about the human condition and not bullshit. To where it's like, it's kind of what I would have expected him to say. I don't think he wants, like, a fucking random TV host to, why am I fighting these people, by the way? But I think, like, the way he's thinking is that he would want, like, someone that's, like, into TV production that just so happens to have hosting abilities. Cool. So, like, I don't think he's, like, interested in, like, getting somebody that, like, okay, that's, like, a big name or anything. Okay, how the fuck do I leave? Alright, this is gonna be a bit of a train wreck. Where I would not be shocked if, like, his plan is actually just to pick someone that's already in production. Oh my god, where the fuck is the exit? Alright, well, I'm probably gonna die. Again, wasn't I literally... Okay, well, cool. Alright. Yep, I fucked this up. That's not gonna go anywhere. Can they not go down here? Oh, no, they can. Okay. But even then, like, I think even, like, the Boston Rob, like, pick, or, like, somebody... Because obviously there's a lot of people say, oh, it should be, like, a former player. Like, I don't even think that's where he's looking either. Like, I don't think he wants, like, it to be, like, that known of a person. I think he... Like, I would not be shocked if it's, like, someone that is, like, already on, like, the production team is, like, his idea for who would replace him. Even though, again, I don't think Jeff is leaving anytime soon. I would say 60 is the first point that we can consider it. I would be pretty surprised if he leaves before that. Which if he does, I feel like that would be due to like other circumstances. Like it'll probably be due to like something like in his personal life that causes that. Dude, where the fuck is the exit? Hope Cody's on 50. I'll be honest, I think it's looking a little rough for him at this point. Not impossible. Definitely very possible. Definitely going to be in the running. But, yeah, I think it's tough. I think he's in a tough spot. Where I think he's, like, not, like, the biggest lock on the board. Where, like, I think he's going to be fighting with, like, a billion other people for, like, one of the last few slots on the cast. Also, same thing with Jake, too. Jake's also, like, again, potential. But, I think Jake is less likely than Cody. No, game. Okay, I meant to climb up. I don't know what to think of the 40. And also, like, to be honest, also, it's like, I also don't care that much. Like, I think it's dumb. Like, I think if they actually go through with that, like, that's really stupid. Wait, did I really? Okay, cool, I died. Perfect. But I also don't really care. I don't think there are many, like, absolute locks. I think, like, the people that are the closest to being locks are Carolyn and Rick Devens. I would say those are two people that I would, like, say, okay, are pretty much locks. Emily is a lock if she wants it. I don't know if she does. Obviously, she said that she doesn't, but I feel like there's also a spot where, like, if she's actually, like, given the opportunity, I would... Like, I feel like she's, like, one of these people that, like, is gonna say no, but then, like, I wouldn't completely rule her out saying yes if actually given the opportunity. Okay, game? Because I feel like a lot of her saying no was, like, kind of based around, like, being in the middle of all of it, and there's being, like, so much going on, like, all the fan interaction, all that sort of stuff. Where, like, I feel like, again, a few years are removed, her actually getting this opportunity to obviously be, like, a big one, another chance at $1 million, like, I would not be that shocked if she says yes. Q, I would say, is, like, again, not lock, but, again, I'm only saying, like, Rick Devens and Carolyn are locks. Like, Q is very, very likely. Like, I think, like, very likely, but I could see a world where, like, he gets passed over for someone else. But, like, he's 99% on. Like, I think the only people I would be, like, absolutely mind-blown aren't on, if the theme permits, are Carolyn and Rick Devens. Thoughts of BB25? Same as what it was, like, in my season ranking. There's some good, but there's a lot of fucking bad. Like, I think the first half of the season is very strong. I really do love the pre-jury. But the post-jury is very rough. Manifesting a Brittany win, I mean, it would be fun. I will say, also, there's Gamer also implied some spoilery things about traitors, which does not instill confidence. Zombie week was part of pre-jury. Oh, fuck me, dude. I keep on thinking pre-jury. Like, whenever I think of pre-jury on BB25, I always think it ended with the Izzy vote. But yeah, like, obviously, yeah, we had a late jury there. What are you... What is that even... Like... The season... What? Wells Adam win? I know nothing about him, but I hear he's a good person, supposedly. Actually, I haven't really gave my thoughts on the, like, actual All-Stars 4 finale, have I? I thought it was bad. I thought it was really bad. It's like, what are we doing? Like, I don't, like, I don't know. It felt like a joke. Like, it felt like a parody of the challenge, more so than, like, an actual challenge, final. What what mission is this? Oh, that's the Elise one. Okay. 26 should be Izzy versus Heisem. I would love that. Not gonna happen, but I would love that. When's BB season ranking? I think it's next weekend. This weekend is the winner ranking. Is the Survivor winner ranking, I should say. Yeah, I believe next weekend is the season ranking. Yeah, again, there's definitely like a chance of like 1 or 2 returnees, but also it's like I don't think there will be though. I don't think Big Brother is in this spot where they're like dying to bring people back. I guess I'll do that viewpoint. DC's ranking now, then spend $5. Yeah, that's why there's a 2-episode premiere. For like returnee or whatever, and I guess potentially. But by the way, also it's actually annoying that like, so again, I have my temporary crown now. My real crown's gonna be put in 3 weeks. The annoyance with that is I think that's gonna be the cast reveal day for BB26. Which like at the end of the day doesn't matter that much. Like I'm only like, again, it's only gonna take like an hour and a half at most. But still, it's like it's probably going to be around the time the cast is announced, which is a little annoying. Can I not climb this? Why can't I climb this? Because I'm assuming we're going to go back to the normal cast reveal. Like the cast is going to be revealed like a week beforehand. I literally just said why, because of the cast reveal. Wait, dude, draft until 12:30? Sure. Actually, I forgot, I started late, didn't I? Is that why I stream? Oh no, I guess we normally don't start until like around like 12:15 or so, do we? Yeah, whatever. I'll wait for you to be back. I mean, you think it's a parody of the challenge? Everything. Like, actually, literally everything. Like, actually, I was going to say, like, just the challenges themselves, but no, it's actually, like, literally everything. And, like, some of it's, like, fine. Like, some of it's, like, again, like, TJ dressing up as, like, a 80s broadcaster, whatever fuck it is. Like, again, that's funny. Like, it's a funny thing that he did. I mean, like, there are, like, humorous things that go along with, like, how they're trying to currently brand All-Stars. But, again, the challenge of them like having to lift their foot to eat peppers, it's like, what are we doing? The challenge of having to like use the marionette thing to like swing water in your face and then spit it into a tube, what the fuck are we doing? Like, what are these challenges? Also just in general, the actual like even final portion of the final was also like super tame. Just like everything about this was like, I don't know, just kind of lame. Like it still ends in a way that, like, again, it's not like Veronica was ever gonna win this season, which I think that would have been like funny and kind of like the epitome of Challenge All Stars at this point. But I don't know. Again, for a challenge season, it does feel like rather pathetic. Which I get that. Okay, it's an older cast. You also have the fact that like there's only one winner, so through that you want to make the challenge a little bit more balanced. You don't want it to be overtly physical to where like the biggest guy is just gonna automatically win. So like I get it, but also that's why you just don't have it be only one winner. He ends up like forcing you to kind of like tone down the physical nature of the challenges. B26 AI mothers, here we come, sure. Imagine the entire cast is just AI. What if that happens? What if they're like, you know what, we could save even more money by just not having any house guests. Mother's getting a second chance, Jesse Camacho, sure. I wouldn't be that upset at it. Obviously, it's never happening, but Feisty very overrated. They were hyping him up. He's fine. I mean, like, straight up, he wins this season if there wasn't a, one, if there wasn't the star twist, but also if he didn't fuck up at the end. But also, again, like, it would have been in a spot where, like, again, like, who's he facing off against, really? So it's like, I think he's fine. Like, he's a very, like, average challenge competitor, but he's definitely not, like, obviously, like, a truly elite one. I think that's what they're claiming, right? Is that all, like, I don't know if the post itself was made by AI, but they're, like, claiming that, like, the art was AI and everything, right? Kobe keeps talking on Instagram about how he wants to be on 50. I mean, yeah, again, I think Kobe does want to be on 50. Do I think they'll, like, want him? Massive question mark. But yeah, I definitely think he wants it. He loses the Keflin to 1 if he never gets injured calling it. I don't know, does he? Keflin's like, what, 20 years older than him? 15 years older than him? And, like, Steve is, like, a former wrestler. So it's like, I don't know if he ever loses the Kefla in that challenge. Which was, like, essentially a wrestling challenge. How many pre-New Era people do I expect on 50? Probably, like, how many people are we saying are on 50? I would say, like, 30 to 40%. Probably 30 is probably a more accurate number. Oh yeah, this is the end of the game thing, right? Actually, how much money do I have? I don't have any money, right? Queen Stealing Jackets is coming back. I would love it. Not happening, but I would love it. I'll be pretty surprised if Natalie Cole makes the cut. What do I want? Or do I just wait? I guess I should probably just wait. I need a Marty theme season. I'll be okay with that. Oh, yeah, that's the email that you said, like, looked like Marty, right? Magic 26 is an all-time great season. I mean, again, has potential at least. Especially now that we're getting a shorter season. I mean, like, if they fix the challenges, to be honest, I think we still can get, like, a really great season. Like, I think BB25, like, had the challenges been balanced at the end, I feel like, again, there's definitely a chance that could have actually been, and, like, also a shorter season. I think there's definitely a chance that could have turned out really well. Okay, I can't afford anything, can I? These are all non-lethal? Why are they non-lethal? Do I think Elaine is in deep consideration? Yes. I don't know about deep consideration, but I think she's definitely, like, fighting for one of the last spots. Like, I don't think she's a guarantee to be on, but I think she's definitely, like, in the conversation. Well, just imagine, yeah, Julie just spends the entire season talking in acronyms and stuff like that. I don't think Lauren is as much in contention. I think Elaine's more of a priority for them, but to be fair, Lauren helps with diversity at least, but also it's like I feel like they have a lot of people from New Era that they'll probably pick from diversity point of view. So yeah, I don't know if Lauren's in as much of contention. Dean's definitely not on. I think Lauren and Elaine are the only two from IOI. Think Ty can be on? Yeah, Ty could definitely be on. Especially if it's not like some sort of like second chance-esque theme. Or like one-time player. Like if there's not like some focus on only getting one-time players. I think Ty is definitely one of the more likely people to be on that. Like have played multiple times already. Yeah, I think like Ty. I think like Malcolm. I think Suri. Um, who else? I'm trying to think of people from Game Changers. Like, I feel like Game Changers and Second Chance, I feel like are two seasons where you could still see people from. I'll be pretty surprised if they go that far further than that. Like, but also, like, Jeff did specifically say that he wants this to be a celebration of the series, to where, like, maybe they do get further back people. Like, at least, like, one or two. I don't think Andrea is on. I think Andrea's kind of just, I don't know. I think it's been too long, and I don't feel like there's really a story for her. Or especially now that Jeff has become so hung up on, like, the story of these people and everything. I don't know what the story is for Andrea on the return. I think Carolyn has potential, but I also feel like she probably doesn't make it. Michaela, yeah, Michaela is definitely a potential person. I would say what? Like, so looking at Game Changers, I doubt Sarah Lacina, but you never know. Brad Culpepper, I think, more likely says no. If he says yes, there's a chance, but more than likely still no. I'll be shocked if he, like, makes the cut. Troyzan, definitely no. Ty, again, I think very much. Aubrey, I think, will at least get the availability call. I'm not sure if she says yes or no. And even if she says yes, I don't know if she makes the cut, but I think she'll at least be in the conversation. Then, yeah, I think Cerie's on if the theme permits. Who's after that? Michaela, again. Michaela, definitely potential. Again, I just don't really see the point in Andrea coming back, but you never know. Who's 9th? Zeke? No, Zeke is 10th. 9th, Sierra Dawn Thomas. Yeah, Sierra Dawn Thomas probably not. Zeke will say no, and even then, probably not. They would put Carol on Game Changers. They want her, yeah. But again, Jeff did say immediately after, like, during the preseason Game Changers, when asked, like, who is in contention that didn't make the cut, like, Jeff specifically said, next returning season, Carolyn, you're on. Which probably won't age well. But yeah, I think, like, it's just been too long. I just very much doubt she'll make the cut at this point. I wouldn't say Tiffany's a lock. Oh, yeah, we were talking about Big Brother. Tiffany Mitchell? Yeah. I think very likely. It doesn't matter if she says yes or not. Which I'm inclined to think she does. So, yeah. Yeah, okay, so message back. But yeah, what draft should we even do? We haven't really talked about that. What were the ideas last stream? I already forgot. Okay, I really played this terribly. We're like, I know we talked about seasons. There was but we were going to do a certain thing before I decided to do mothers. I don't remember what that was anymore. Bagel draft, obviously. That's exactly what we need. I think old school versus new school would be my ideal. Or old era versus new era, I should say. Would be my ideal for 50. And I think it kind of fits into, like, everything Jeff wants from the season. They're like, straight up, I think, like, that is the most likely theme. If there is going to be casting theme for 50, which, again, there won't. I think the most likely is old era versus new era. The reason against it is because, obviously, it limits them on how many new era people to bring back, which I don't think they would like. Which is the reason why I think they just won't do a theme. But I think that is the most realistic theme, as I just don't think they're going to do a theme. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Yeah, that was the other thing. Yeah, BB Can and AU. Mount Rushmore's. That's also a possibility. I don't even know why you want to draft challenge seasons that much. But yeah, again, I wasn't planning on doing it now anyway. I mean, yeah, Philippines will be the halfway point at least. I think if they'll do old era versus new era. Not old school versus new school necessarily. Because, like, Jeff specifically said in the past that he would love to see the old era tested against the new era. And he meant format-wise, but I think, like, again, having an old era versus new era season just perfectly fits. With, like, how Jeff seems to want to approach 50. Where he also talks about wanting it to be a celebration of the series. Obviously, they're, like, want for there to be a lot of new era people. I don't know. I think it just makes a lot of sense to me. If there was a theme. Love challenge, yeah, but why challenge seasons though? I feel like challenge people. Actually, we could do challenge Mount Rushmore also, can't we? I think that would be more interesting than challenge seasons. Odds of it to being longer than 60 days. You think 90? I wouldn't say 90. I would say like 45. I think a chance, for sure. I wouldn't say it's the most likely thing, though. I think, but also, chance of it being 39 days, 0% chance. And also, if they are going to do Old Era versus New Era, it would have to be 26 days, at least you would assume, because that's the entire point. Is for it to be the New Era format. Yeah, I think 29 days, that's definitely in the cards. 29 days. Like, it won't be 39. It'll be, like, at most, I think, like, 30... 32, I think, is probably the max, if I were to guess. And that's specifically because of, like, if they have Edge of Extinction, decide, okay, well, we need 2 more extra rounds. Actually, no, they wouldn't even do 3 days per round, though, would they? They'll probably only do 2. Yeah, so at most 30, really, is probably how they would handle it. Only 26 days, but I want to get rid of 3 tribes. I will say, I think as time goes on, I think I'm leaning towards 40 or 50 probably being 2 tribes over 3. But also, you never know. Yeah, like, obviously they could just do multiple doubles. And again, that would be dangerous fun. Or they could do the Ghost Island thing. Okay, where's the layout? Oh, there. Pfft, cool. Can you jump this? No, right? Because the parkour... Yeah, I forgot. Because the parkour system in this game's shit. The 2 tribes of 7, 1 of 6, obviously. We also do reality TV winners. But feels a bit random to do in the middle of these more streamlines. Yeah, I think we might do... Let's see. I was gonna say, like, BB Can and, like, Australian Survivor, maybe, this time. But... we should... Actually, let's do a poll. Let's do a poll to decide. Because I don't really feel super solid on, like, any of these at this point. Just do what's on the list? BB Can, Mount Rushmore, Australian Survivor, Mount Rushmore. What else was there? I already forgot. What season draft? I guess just reality TV seasons. Cool. It wouldn't even let me fit all of Mount Rushmore. I guess put MT. Not that really matters. Yeah, reality TV seasons. I guess reality TV winners. Which, if we do winners, I think we'll do it like super broad, right? I think just any competitive reality show. Which I guess too, for they wouldn't have a winner if it wasn't competitive reality show. So yeah. Best of all time gaming Mount Rushmore. We could do. I mean, like, probably not early on, but like towards the end of the stream, I wouldn't be opposed to that. Is there any other ideas? A&W. You could do A&W, but I think like A&W would have to be someone that actually properly won, not last man standing. Alright, so I guess I'm just gonna put these 4. So let's see how this goes. Daniel Gill, does that count? think that's a question mark. Well, too fair. Actually, no, he won A&W 12 technically, right? So I guess Daniel Guild does count. Video game characters on Survivor draft. I mean, I guess we could do that, but also it's like I don't know. It's like like how like when it comes from the draft perspective, it's like how are we actually limiting this to people that you think would do well in Survivor? Like I think at that point, just make it a video game character draft. Why even bother including the Survivor aspect of it? Because I think all that does is like kind of convolute it. I need to do reality TV winners. Yeah, that's... Oh, no, seasons one. Wow, okay. I thought winners was in the lead. All right, we'll do winners. Actually, we'll do winners and then... we'll do seasons and then winners. I think will probably be the two we do today then.
Just admit it. You're lost.
All right, so... Starting the spreadsheet. Alright. And there we go. So that's the draft board, if it would let me pin it. Alright, there we go. Just realized Longhorn gave you ketchup for fries. You're putting it on meatloaf. Okay. Isn't that a thing? People eat meatloaf with ketchup? Anyway. Alright, yeah, if you want in, say now. Which, yeah, again, we'll probably just go 4 rounds. Like, I think that's just, like, the easiest way to do this. It also, like, again, makes it so it doesn't go ridiculously long. So yeah, we'll do 4 rounds. Pick whatever reality TV season you want, I guess. What is this? Yeah, my favorite people ever. Casey and Kenny Clark.
Any bright ideas?
Alright, so we got Chakars, Julian, Biggest Party, Radio Ranger.
Where to?
I assume, yeah, okay. Gamer and Menace. Hey, Survivor. We're about to do a season draft. Reality TV season draft. Do you want in? I assume you do, probably, but is everyone from New Era Gang available to call? No. Not everybody. Alright, yeah. So how many people is this? This is like, what, 8? Alright, so hopefully this goes by really quick then.
Any bright ideas?
751. So Menace is first pick. I'm second, so I finally don't have a really late pick, and then Raider Ranger. Imagine Mariah. I mean, I think the only reason she was, I don't know, like, yeah, Mariah, I would not expect. Okay, why am I only getting, okay, what the fuck? I'm literally doing random number generator. I'm getting 414141 like over and over and over again. Okay, yeah, but Gamer, Jakar, Survivor. And then, okay. Draft order is Menace, me, Ray Ranger, Gamer, Jakars, Survivor, Julian, and Biggest Party. So, there you go. Yeah, any competitive reality show. Like anything that has a format where there is a winner at the end. Again, you can't pick, like, Keeping Up with the Kardashians Season 5. Or something, but like any season that has, yeah, I guess just a winner. I guess that's really just the way we're describing this. More likely for 50, Gabler or Erica. That's actually tough. Neither, obviously, but like, yeah, I actually really don't know because like Gabler's at least been mentioned, like post show. Erica, I don't even think has gotten mentioned on the show. Well, it's like I also don't feel like Jeff ever talks about Erica. He at least like does talk about Gabler. Again, we know he was like annoyed at Gabler, at the time, but like again, he at least remembers Gabler. So it's like I think maybe it is Gabler. Yeah, you could technically pick a Sasuke tournament. Actually, I don't know. Is Sasuke, because like Sasuke isn't a season, is the thing. It's like it's just like one big special. It's like I feel like Sasuke actually probably shouldn't count. Like A&W will count. Like you could pick like A&W like 7 or something random like that. But like, yeah, I feel like Sasuke though is not really a season. How was Jeff annoyed with Gabler? He was upset that he won. And I feel like Gabler's also the type of person that you could tell Jeff doesn't typically like on the island. Like he very much fits into this like Bob or like the mold of these like people who like just doesn't give him a straight answer. And just like rambles on about shit, and he's like just annoyed that like, hey, just give me a fucking like give me the response I want. Yeah, you'll be last pick, but yeah, I'll add you on. Say Line Melon's there. Mess ever pick? Have munchies. What should you have? The munchies. What should you eat? I mean, that's up to you. Probably too many bad answers. Wait, how did I end up outside of the thing? Oh, whatever. And what is this? This is a real thing? Is this one of the charity games? Yeah, it is. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know that they do these sort of things. Have these like in-person like charity games where like random alumni show up. But imagine Sandra versus Chris Underwood captain season though. Like that would be so random. You picked BB Can 5. All right. I can see you picking BB Can 5. Alright, I am gonna go with something that... Okay, cool, that fucked everything up. I'm gonna go with something that probably will not really be picked by most other people, but I'm gonna pick it anyway. I'm gonna pick Genius Rule Breaker. I forgot, is it Rule... It's Rule Breaker, right? Without the S? Yes, it is, okay. So yeah, that'll be my pick. Roy Ranger's next. I think as time goes on, I really just love Rule Breakers, and like I get why people don't, and like I understand the criticism of the season, but like it's just like legitimately my favorite, favorite Genius season. Yeah, it's season 2. I call you the F word. What are you talking about? Oh, does Waluigi want in? Did he say that? Oh, you wanted to be in? Okay. Yeah, I'll add you in at the end. There we go. Yeah, Ray Ranger's next. Boring? Well, maybe you just don't have good taste in reality television. But yeah, I think after rewatching Black Garnet, it really just makes me appreciate season 2 even more. Or I like Black Garnet still. It's still like again a really good season of reality television in general. But like, I just enjoy Rule Breaker like pretty much from almost every other aspect more. Like I think I think Black Garnet is like the best season from a like the games themselves, perspective, also, I think it's probably one of the most, like, competitive casts. But, it's just not an entertaining cast. Most consistent season? Potentially? I think there are some slower episodes, though. Expect a lot of 44 people on 50. I mean, like, I would on paper, but also, like, when looking at it, it's like, who the fuck are they picking? I think that's, like, my biggest thing is, like, I get that they love 44, but, like, who the fuck are they putting on from 44? Like, I get Carolyn and Jam Jam for sure. Carson's in the running for sure. I guess, like, Franny, is definitely in contention. But it's like, are they really gonna put Lauren Harp? Are we really doing this? Are we really gonna put Heidi? I don't know. It's like, I just feel like there's so many better people. So it's like, I legitimately just don't even understand why they love the 44 cast. Going Titans vs Rebels. Yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, Gamer is next. Oh my god, this is gonna take so long. This is like gonna make the spreadsheet be like really massive, but whatever. I doubt it, Lauren. I find Franny. I think, yeah. Well, actually, Franny, like, I think is like one of these people that's like in contention. Probably takes up the last like female spot if she is on. I don't think she's like a massive lock on the board, but she's definitely someone that like, you know, will definitely be in the running. And like I think Lauren is in that spot as well. So I do think they like Lauren. And also Jeff like really talked about like her being this like innovative player because of how she utilized the of how she like faked the rock draw or whatever. So I feel like they do remember. I feel like they do remember Lauren pretty fondly. I mean, I don't care. That fair play. Crystal Cox and Mariah are playing a random charity game. Alright, how should I approach this? Who the fuck remembers Lauren rigging the rock draw? Jeff does. And to be fair, people did talk about that in the preseason for 46, wasn't it? Or is it 45? I think it was 45, actually. Because they had literally just seen that. So I do remember they actually were talking about it. Did Sheila BB Can 9 die? I don't believe so, unless she, like, literally just died. No, she's still alive. Like, why do you think she died? Tell you when it's your turn to pick, yeah. Yeah, right now it's Gamer. But Gamer picked Heroes of Villains. I assume Survivor US Heroes of Villains? By the way, I did notice, I think it's in my season ranking. Yeah, it's in my season, that's what it is. In the Survivor season ranking, I have a typo that most people won't even fucking notice. But wait, Jakar's is next. In that, like, with the versus seasons, on some of them I have V instead of versus, like VS. Mainly because, like, I'm so used to because, like, Australian Survivor just has the V, while Survivor US has VS. It's like, technically it's a typo in the season ranking, where, like, in the names I did put V. For some of them, there's even like some that I did put versus, so it's just like inconsistent. You haven't gotten to 8 years of villains yet? Well, you're in for a treat eventually. Found out Russell, James Hewling, and Cowboy were on. Oh yeah, I knew about that. You didn't know about that? That was actually not that long ago. That was like what, mid-COVID. Like it was probably what, like end of 2020 or something like that. It wasn't that long ago. I wonder if Cowboy's still with that girl from Catfish. No, Russell won't be in consideration for 50. Russell, 1,000,000,000% will not even get the call. Like, Jeff openly said on Fire that Russell Hantz would never get cast in the modern day. Like, absolutely no way Russell's making it on the 50. So it's possible for 50 plus we get net name seasons back? Potentially. I don't think it's... Again, I wouldn't bet on it, but... Again, obviously, yeah, there's a chance. Oh, Jakar's picks Big Brother 10. Yeah, good pick. Yovivor is next, so it is Yovivor's turn. Yeah, I finally noticed it. What I love is that I saw it earlier, and then I just like did not think anything of it. Obviously now I did. Oh, I have no money. Cool. Kageon? What a boring pick. But again, EDU. Julian is next. Kind of interesting. Yeah, I get why that Russell hasn't made any of these shows. Yeah. You would think, again, I think House of Villains, I think the issue is that Russell's not, like, playful, right? I mean, I think with House of Villains, they want someone that can, like, ham it up and be, like, and kind of, like, play into the more, like, ridiculous nature of the show, where I feel like Russell's, like, too serious. Would I want to upgrade this? Why not? Looking back, Danny was a massive star BB22. Was she? I mean, I don't know. She was there. Yeah, I talk about Gino and Omarosa. I actually literally said that exact thing. Oh, that's so weird that it's like Gino and Omarosa on a cast together. Is that the one I just got? I legitimately don't remember. I think it is, right? Take Black Garnet. Interesting. Okay. I was kind of hoping that I could find a way to get every Genius season, but obviously, yeah, that wasn't happening. Which, to be fair, if I was doing that, I probably shouldn't have started with Rule Breaker. But anyway, biggest party's next. King Rob Roman will dominate. Obviously, I can't wait for Rob Ronan from my favorite player from Squid Game: The Challenge, to really dominate the show. That's better. I love how I haven't been bothering actually utilizing the outfits that the game gives you. I guess I'll upgrade it. Got the pear stuck in your teeth. Okay. 140 is Paulie's last challenge season. If rumors that him and Kara broke up. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't think he's only on because of Kara. Where I assume that. Oh wait, I can actually get that? Oh, well, that's kind of ridiculous. I can actually get these? But yeah, I assume that that USA 2 is just this test to bring him back. And that they were like, okay, he's actually a changed person now, so I guess we can bring him back. But yeah, obviously, yeah, not the greatest record after coming back, but I don't think it's this situation where he's completely out because of it. What do I want here? See if I can buy these expensive ones. Fuck? What fuck? I don't know what I should buy here. I feel like I might as well go for health, right? Okay, that looks ridiculous, though. Who's picking Gabon? I mean, is Waluigi going to? I know Raccoon would if he was here, but he's not. I should have worn like a ridiculous outfit. Oh, I don't have them because I have to. Oh no, you have to actually do shit for it. I thought you just got it through the Ubisoft thing, whatever it fucking was. Pick BB-18, you'll vote for them. I mean, we'll see. We'll see if that happens. Okay, I probably should buy something that the game isn't giving me anything good for, so probably like this. And get one that's good with health, probably. Oh, wait, did I miscount? Oh, no, it's the heal. Fuck, okay, I completely misread that. It's the other one I have over 1,000 of. Shit. BB-18, well, there we go. Big Brother 18 off the board. Can't wait for biggest party to get Menace's vote, and that's it. Yeah, Lion Melon's next. David Wright, I don't think he's on 50. Even if he's still doing Star Trek stuff, I still don't think he would be on. Or, like, I don't even think he himself, like, the sense that I got after Edge of Extinction is that he was kind of done. Obviously, that could change. Obviously, it's been years since then, but I don't know. I'm not looking at him as a very likely returnee. What mission is this? Okay, so we're doing the lead up to the Mirabeau thing, right? Hope Dominic is one of the few in the old era. I mean, I would expect it. Like, if we're going to have a lot of vote... Like, again, especially if it's, like, old era versus new era, I think Dominic definitely makes the cut in that spot. You would think, at least. I think Dominic obviously will very much be in consideration. Pearl Islands. Well, there we go. So, yeah, my top 3 Survivor seasons are already off the board. Spoiler for the season ranking, I guess. Waluigi, you have 2 picks right now. See how this goes. BB-15, obviously, my favorite season. Big Brother 15. I think Angelina is very much in consideration. I think Christian is probably more of a lock. IOI, well, there we go. But also, I think the thing with Christian, though, is that Christian obviously is a, like, white guy. So, dude, that's harder for him to make the cut with diversity mandate. It's like, maybe there's a world where Angelina is more of a lock, but like, I think Angelina is definitely decently in contention. Lime Melon is next. What's my number 1? Number 1 on what? B14? Well, there we go. I'm surprised all these other Big Brother seasons are getting picked before a certain other one, but anyway, biggest party's next. I feel bad for people getting shafted on returning seasons because of race. I don't care. Doesn't really matter to me. And like straight up, like most of the people they would cast now anyways are going to, like, I don't think there is actually going to be that much of a struggle in terms of like the thing is, like, I think there's going to be a struggle anyway. I don't think there's necessarily going to be a struggle just because of diversity mandate. Because I think like majority of the people they would like naturally want back are new era anyway, who are like predominantly POC. BB6 is problematic, is it? I mean, I guess it is, yeah. But I do think, yeah, the new era casting is going to be very POC heavy, I feel like. There obviously are like decent, actually the thing that's kind of funny is I feel like the bigger names, a decent amount of them are white people, but I feel like a lot of the people after that are POC, where it's like the big names, again, like you got Carolyn, you got Emily, you have Jonathan. I think those people are like, again, definitely in the conversation. But after, I feel like almost everyone else is POC. Winners at War. Interesting.
Sure, that's a good idea.
Not expecting anyone to pick Winners at War this early, but okay.
What? You want to protect me?
Julian is next.
The Brotherhood has resources, manpower.
You cannot.
Actually, we should probably do that at some point, shouldn't
I
we?
don't trust the assassin.
Yeah, do a draft of who's going to make it on 50. Yeah, we should probably do that. I guess not this stream, though, because we already started this. And I'll probably do the winner one after this, but probably next stream, I guess.
I haven't changed that much for these.
I think we'll have 2 to 3 returning seasons from 51 to 60. Could not tell you. It depends on like how Jeff views 50, I think. If Jeff loves 50, then maybe.
Alright.
Well, I think if Jeff loves 50, I would expect like 54 or something to be a returning season. If he doesn't like 50, I would not be shocked if we're waiting until 60. Was hoping for winners that were in the third round, yeah. To be honest, I was considering it for, yeah, second or third round. I think grand final. That's disappointing. Say, you're going to be closer to getting all the genius seasons than I am.
Paranoid when it comes to security.
At this point, I don't even know if it's worth getting rules of the game.
Did I get all that?
BYU Vipers next. BB Can 10. Yeah, that's one I was surprised didn't get picked yet.
What the hell you done this time, pisspot?
BH Cars. Next.
So you brought her here.
The Brotherhood has resources, manpower.
Shut up.
Well,
You're snacking now. You have a headache.
My name is.
for heaven's
I mean, I
sake,
guess so.
take that blindfold off.
Your favorite Survivor seasons, Millennium Jacks. I think no one talks about Millennium Jacks in that way anymore. Remember at the time, like Millennium Jacks was like consensusly looked at as like a really great season. Yeah, I feel like no one really hypes it up anymore. Anyway, Gamers next.
Continue.
Mirabeau.
Kind of zoom out at this point.
And we will, Master Kimmer. If you cannot see the advantage in being owed a favor,
Tori hates Millennium Jacks. Well,
daughter, I despair
that's
for our
tragedy.
future. Continue, Mademoiselle Lasser.
Yeah, I've gone up on Millennium Jacks over the last 5 years.
My father is dead.
Yeah, Premiere is not great.
In the order. If I must turn to the assassins for my revenge.
But like, yeah, I think like post merge though is like very strong. Like, and I say this in the ranking. I essentially think Militia Jacks is like what Second Chance wants to be. Like, I think it's like kind of a good version of Second Chance.
If you will excuse us, Mademoiselle Lasser.
Where it still has this like very like game body like tone to it. Yeah, I still think it still provides like good character moments. And overall, I feel like the strategy of the game is a lot more understandable than that of Cambodia. Well, actually, that's a draft we should do too. Is tribes? I didn't even think about that. But yeah, what is the worst? Was the worst new era finale? What is the worst finale? 41's whatever. 42 is like okay. Also not that great. 43 is good, I guess. 44 is pretty bland. Then what? 45 is really good, and 46 is just fine. Actually, they're really almost not like they're really not good for the most part. Like, I think 45 is the only good one, actually. Like, if I'm ranking them, it's probably what, like 45, 43.
Where are you going?
Yeah, and after that, they're all bad. They're all the other, like, 4, like, bad, like, on the same level to me. Like, I don't feel like 46 is that much worse than the others. Like, it was bad, but, like, it's not worse than, like, 41, 42, 40. At least 42, I can, like, at least think of a couple moments from it that stand out. See, I guess I'll go 41, 44, 46 is the 3 worse. To Cambodia. Well, there we go. The greatest Survivor season ever, Survivor Cambodia. Ray Rangers next. Do you think Amazing Race 36 will be the worst modern Amazing Race season? I mean, like, probably. It's really bad. But also, to figure out, like, Amazing Race to begin with. Or Canada 10 is about to start. I'm sure that'll be shit. There's Goliath. Yeah, I'm surprised There's Goliath didn't get picked until now. But I think, like, Cambodia and Winners at War and Iowa is whatever. But anyway, like that. And Melissa Jackson also. The fact that they got picked before David's Goliath is kind of surprising to me. What's even like the top season on my like ranking that's left? I don't even know what it is anymore. Like I feel like all my top picks are already gone. Is it like BB? Is it like BB6 by this point? Cool, got an ad on my own video. Yeah, I Cambodia is still good. Like it's in my top half of seasons, but I don't love Cambodia. Yeah, amongst the other Survivor seasons. I'm looking at what the next highest is. Micronesia is the next highest on my ranking. Yeah, then BB6. I think I'm just not going to bother picking, like, my top seasons. I think I'm going to pick seasons that are, like, more, like, personal. So I have two options. So, like, I only have to block out Menace, which I feel like Menace is probably more likely to take one of these than the other. Then do I really want the other one? We'll go SA Philippines. If I know how to spell Philippines. That's right? Or is it not? Cool. I spelled it wrong. Either way. Yeah, Menace is next. See, I felt like it was the one that, like, I could see Menace taking. Out of the ones that were, like, in my head at that point. I watched Tyson play Q in pickleball. I probably won't, but I know it's the thing that's happening. Also Hunter, too, right? Watch part of the PK Tom fight. Yeah, I would love to rewatch that season.
He died years ago.
I'm waiting for, like, some streamer to watch it. I guess they're just not doing... Like, no one's watching Survivor anymore on Twitch.
So would I.
Like, not even international. It's kind of annoying to me. Because, like, Laced Up Lauren stopped to watch a whole bunch of cooking shows. Will Neff's, like, not even watching anything right now. Like, I think he finished, like, Alone, like, a while ago at this point. Where, like, he's not even, like, watching anything new.
Empty.
See, yeah, both of your picks are gone.
That's where his workshop was.
Let's go.
Finished chapter 6.
It might not even be the same chapter.
You're only on... I mean, you're on chapter 4 last time, right? So it's not that much progress.
All right, perhaps it is.
He's gonna get humbled? Potentially. I mean, Tyson's like a really big pickleball player, right? So yeah, you would think so. They probably got told to stop. I mean, I think that's 100% the case with Survivor US. I doubt that's the case with, like, Australian and Survivor SA and stuff like that, though. But yeah, Survivor US 100%. Like, I mean, like, we know that they sent Will Neff a cease and desist letter. And I believe, what's her name? Alinity, right? That's her name? That she was watching Heroes of Villains or something and she got shut down also. Doing side quests. I forgot there were even side quests in that game. I think Raquel and Kayla were the closest to seeing another female team win Amazing Race again.
That was
I don't know. I wouldn't be that shocked if we
a bit
did.
more blood this time around.
Like, I feel like Amazing Race, it's like, you just need to get, like, a good team. It's the thing. I feel like it's just they're not casting, like, teams that are, like, poised to do extremely well.
Maybe not. Let's keep looking.
I was talking about Spoiler Girl? When? When was I talking about Spoiler Girl? Picking Hell's Kitchen Season 10. Alright.
Maybe we could do that.
Okay, cool. Fuck me. Hit the wrong key.
Now I know why this wasn't on the official tour.
Oh, speaking of this, I haven't talked at all about, oh, you're talking about getting a cease and desist? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's also a thing, right? Is that, Spoiler Girl supposedly got a cease and desist from CBS?
We have to tell Mira.
Traders UK 2, interesting.
I'll take care of this. Meet me at Mirabeau's estate.
I will say, I'm actually, like, really unsure what to do with Traders UK Season 2 on my 2024 list. Or, like, I didn't enjoy it that much when I watched it, but I kind of look back on it fondly, though. So maybe I'll end up rewatching it, actually, before I make that video. And see where it lands. Okay, game, please? No. Actually, you know what? Just kill me. Kill me, please. Thank you. Also played Indica, did you? You didn't care for it. Oh, that's a shame. Yeah, I still have the game pre-ordered. I'll still play it eventually. Yeah, what season should I pick? So, what was the? I forgot. I literally forgot what the other season I was considering now.
You see them?
The windows across the street.
Indica isn't the best game, but fuck, I hope it wins something for sound design. I've heard a lot of good things about Indica. Yeah, I mean, like, not, like, to the point where it'll be, like, a game of the year contender or anything, but I heard that's, again, really good for, like, an indie game. No, I was thinking of, like, something random. Oh, I know what it was. I'll pick it. Big Brother 11. Yeah. Actually, should I pick 6, actually? Because I guess 6 is the same level of, like, sentimentality for it, or whatever, nostalgia for it, but, like, now I'll pick 11. I think 11's funnier. I'll let someone else pick 6. Amazing Race 5. Well, there we go. I was considering that too. I was like, I don't think I care enough about Amazing Race to even have a Amazing Race season. But either way, Gamers next. Don't want Ben. I mean, Ben from 46 is definitely not on 50, I would assume. Not because they wouldn't necessarily want him, because I think they would at least consider him, but more so because I doubt he would say yes. After his experience on 46. Ben from HHH, though, who knows? I definitely do worry that we will be seeing Ben. Now, I think it's very likely, though, that he would say no anyway. Because I know after Winners at War, he was, like, completely out. But again, he's done, like, 2 challenge seasons since then, and it's, again, you never know. You like it, but not enough to finish it yourself? End up watching a playthrough, yeah. But yeah, I think it's an interesting game. I'll still play it. Again, like, a physical copy is only like $30. It's not even that much. I feel like for me, it's like, if a physical game, like, if a, like, limited run sort of game is like $30, and it's like a game that I'm, like, minorly interested in, I'm probably just gonna end up buying it. Take Micronesia. Well, there we go. You're getting all Survivor seasons. But yeah, Jakar's is next. I think I maybe in retrospect, I shouldn't have picked SA Philippines. I think I should have just gone all in on, like, seasons that the general community didn't like. Yeah, I have, like, a much more positive outlook on, because I think SA Philippines is too well liked
You found him. Francois
for
Thomas
my team.
Germain, Grandmaster of the Templars and a sage to boot. By our reckoning, that's the second sage to rise to the Templars' highest rank.
You want to see Survivor? Oh, well.
Until we know more about this, we should
I guess that's pretty
stick with
limiting.
Arno. He might have outlived this Grandmaster, and that could lead us to his body. Bishop out.
I don't know how you're going to get through AU Blood vs. Water. Where are you in AU Blood vs. Water? But yeah, again, like, it is a rough season. It's actually, like, so funny that that was the last season before a new showrunner. Because, like, it's funny how, like, the show now is just, like, so radically different than that season. 3 episodes in. Really, you're bored 3 episodes in? Episode 3 is, like, one of the best episodes of the season. Well, if you're bored now, I mean... it's not looking good. Oh, you didn't watch 3. Okay. Well... I mean, you're in for probably the best episode of the season. Or one of. But, yeah, I mean... Again, it's not that... Like, again, it's commonly looked at as the worst AU season. I can see someone like Kendra being a what the fuck pick. Potentially. I think the problem is that there's not really, like, enough slots for it, I don't think. For someone that random to make it on. By the way, did I ever say that Jakar... It's Jakar's pick. I don't think I ever said that. Or did Jakar... Yeah, picked Hell's Kitchen 6. My favorite season. Yeah, so Yobiver is next now. You watch 4/5 of BB25, Traders 2, Squid Game, and that's it besides Survivor US. Well, Yobiver picked AU, Here's Villains. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you want to branch out or not, but, and I feel like there's a lot of good, like, if you're, like, fans of those sort of things, you're obviously, there's a lot of good reality TV out there. There's also a lot of bad reality TV, though. But I feel like right now, though, I feel like we're in a spot where, like, most shows that I watch, I think are, like, good. Like, I feel like this year, it's like, like, what, Amazing Race 36 and The Trust. I think everything else I've watched this year has been, like, pretty solid. AE 2017, that makes sense. Because I was considering it, but I just felt like it was too, like, boring of a pick. But yeah, Biggest Party is next. You gonna try BB26 this year? Yeah, see how it goes. Yeah, Big Brother, it could be a train wreck. It could be also very good. You never fucking know. To be fair, it's more likely to be bad, but again, we'll see. Do I want this? I'm not sure if I do. I think we'll get that. If I don't like the cast as much as 25s, I think I'm dropping Big Brother. Okay. It's a bit rash, but again, you do you. Yeah, I think that to me is the bigger thing. But also, I don't expect them to fix it. BBCan 9. Well, there we go. Yeah, Lime Melon is next. Oh yeah, no one's picked the challenge season yet. To be fair, I'm not gonna pick a challenge season because I kind of have I have an idea of what I'm gonna pick for my final pick. BBCan 2. Oh, there we go. Waluigi, you have 2 picks. Your final 2 picks. We'll see how this goes. Reasons I really like 25, and all it took was Zombie Week to, yeah. But I still feel like the good that's there is still, like, worth watching the show for. But yeah, I can get, like, again, that's enough to make you want to be out. Let's expect Bananas to win another challenge season down the road. Probably not. Unless it's like All Stars. I would not expect them to win a mainline season. Made the plan while it wasn't A versus the world. If I get through 300 something hours of AU, you'll try SA. I think it's worth it for sure. Like Survivor SA is a well, I guess it depends on what seasons you're watching, but like modern Survivor SA, I think is a good series. Where like since the reboot in SA Philippines, since then there hasn't been like a truly bad season. There's been like a season with like not the greatest results, but even that season I think is like edited properly to where like it's still like a competent season of the show. This is the Mirabo mission, right? Okay, game. Let me select the marker. Thank you. And let me fucking fast. There's way too many markers in this game. What the fuck? Is Waluigi still here? I think Bananas will never win a challenge season again, and Sucks is the biggest Bananas fan. I mean, yeah, I think like mainline show, I think it's a bit tough at this point. But again, I think he could definitely win All Stars, where he's not like against the toughest crop. Like if he was on All Stars 4, I think he just like almost auto wins. Like I think he like handily wins All Stars 4 if he's there. So obviously, like now that we're having like more recent people on All Stars, maybe that'll make it a bit tougher for him. But still, I do feel like he's definitely primed to still win something of the caliber of All Stars. I mean, isn't that funny to think about? Just because like it's 0 wins. Like I think it'd be funny if it was like 1 or something. Like it'll be like. I don't know. Like, I think there's like 1 billion people that have 0 wins, so like that's not as funny. I mean, yeah, that's probably what he would pick. So, is BB21? Yeah, I guess that is a Waluigi season, right? Well, I'm just gonna do it. Whatever. Yeah, Big Brother 21. And Survivor Thailand. There we go. What an icon. Lion Mountain's next. Do I think it's more embarrassing for Sandra or Leroy to keep coming back and flopping? Probably Leroy, right? By the way, also, I found it so funny that, because like Sandra obviously has the massive target on her back. It makes sense why she's not doing as well. But yeah, I found it so funny that that the spoilers were wrong about Leroy. Because again, if you don't know, Samuel Del Sur, goddammit. It. Okay.
Elise?
I was considering Samuel Del Sur.
Elise? What is this?
But yeah, so biggest party's next.
I didn't.
Of course not.
Thing is that Sandra just shows up for the money, doesn't care. Yeah.
They'll know what to do.
No! They don't trust me as it is. I'll be their suspect.
But also, Leroy's story is just so like weird, right? Like, is there his entire thing is like, oh, get that money, whatever, and then he just like leaves without getting any money. It's like because like the spoilers were that he was supposed to have made it to the final portion, but then lose there. Which like I'll be like, okay, that makes sense. He at least made money. He at least got like again shared money there. That makes sense. But like no, he doesn't even make it there. You know, let's say one of those sure. I mean, then you have bad opinions on Survivor then. But yeah, I love Samuel Del Sur. I get why people don't. I think the first half is like kind of lackluster. I think just in general the casting of the seasons again very mixed. I still do really enjoy the season.
You saw no one else when you arrived.
Just the butler.
Again, the thing is, like, Samuel de Sur was not liked at the time. Like, Samuel de Sur was looked at as, like, a massive disappointment at the
See any
time.
other servants?
No. No
Like,
one
I
else.
like Samuel del Sur, but I feel like I was, like, one of the only people that like Samuel del Sur. Because, like, Samuel del Sur was a season that, like, again, came after Cagayan. That was already looked at as, like, one of the best seasons of all time. So, like, in comparison to that, people were, like, let down. But also, like, people loved the original Blood vs. Water. And this was, like, a sequel to that, to which people were underwhelmed by that as well. So, it's like, it was kind of like a double-edged thing there.
Looks like he was expecting a visitor.
And again, the cast is definitely wonky. Sinister made you not homophobic? Okay. Don't you mean, oh, yeah, I guess that's probably not a good thing to say. But anyway, I do find it really funny, though, that when Jeremy tells his tribe about the Rocker comments, he says, Rocker made some homosexual comments or whatever. Made some racist and homosexual comments. When I was he meant homophobic. Oh, I did not see your pick. Again, I probably just outright just missed it. Oh, yeah, BB9. Well, there we go. To be fair, maybe Waluigi would pick BB9. But anyway, Julian's next. To be honest, like BB9 I would have considered if I did not take 11. Actually, no, I probably would have been more likely to pick 6, though. Which still hasn't been picked yet, right? Yeah, this is the last round.
Doesn't look like
Really can't stand John and Jacqueline. Missy Bailey didn't help. Yeah.
a guest, perhaps?
Again, I think that's the reason why. Yeah, like I think at the time people didn't like John Jacqueline. People didn't like Missy Baylor. Didn't like them running the show. Didn't like, again, like Alec and Wes, who were like considered massive duds. Again, like I feel like just a good people didn't like a good chunk of the cast. Star Fiji, interesting. That wasn't even on my radar. But yeah, competent season. Yovivers X. By the way, I never talked about this. I've started working on the Vanuatu retrospective.
Yes, sir. Have you been here all day? No, sir.
Which I am.
arrived at 4 to see to this week's delivery of
BB-Can 9 already got picked.
Anyone else arrived since then?
Yeah, biggest party
Young
pick
lady
BB-Can
with red
9.
hair, sir. She
Um,
went straight away to the master's study.
But yeah, I'm through episode 4. I've recorded up to episode 3. I've recorded, what, 2 hours of it? Which is not exactly 2 hours. I like a little bit less than that, but still. The fact that the first 3 episodes were 2 hours of audio is insane. My episode 1 is, like, really long. Like, episodes 2 and 3 are not nearly as long. Yeah, BB-Can 2 is also taken. BB6, okay, well, there we go. Big Brother 6. I feel like we need more, like, show diversity here. Because what? It's all just Survivor and Big Brother and its international counterparts. The Genius and Hell's Kitchen, and then I guess, like, one Trader season, one Amazing Race season. Fiji's a bottom 3 season? Yeah, it's not that low for me. It's, like, pretty much, like, right in the middle for me. Most random person you want to see play again is Nate. Yeah, I'd like to see Nate play again. Won't be happening at this point, but I'd like to see it. Wait, what am I actually searching for at this point? Oh, you want Trader? Yeah, I'll give you that. Traders AU Season 1. Jakar's next. Not the biggest fan of Jeff Britton. You like Isaac? Why? I feel like that's the complete opposite of my take. I like Jeff Britton. I don't like Isaac. There's like Isaac is just like such a kind of a douche from what I know of him. So we're like, I don't know, Jeff Britton seems like a nice guy. I haven't heard anything bad about Jeff Britton. I would pick the Tester, but I know nothing about it. I mean, What challenge free agents? Interesting. So yeah, this is the first challenge season, right? NZ mean Netherlands. By the way, gamers next. If Drew isn't a piece of shit, would pick the AW11, yeah. Imagine you pick Drew on the winner ranking. Or winner ranking, the winner draft. Bachelor does count. Who's picking Opposite Worlds? I mean... Who's picking Utopia? I love, like, the only thing I remember about Utopia is the theme song was sung by Daughtry. And then there was, like, a polyamorous woman named Dedeker or something like that. Like, that's literally the only thing I remember about Utopia at this point. Sasuke, I would say, like... Actually, I shouldn't count... I think I'll allow it. I mean, like, it's not, like, I guess that, like, at that point, it's not that serious. Like, I think it would have to be, obviously, someone that achieved Constant Seiha, though. But, yeah.
You saw no one else when you arrived.
Just the butler. He let me in, but he never came
Gamer
But he
pick.
was here before you.
Edge of Extinction? Yeah, that's fine.
No. No one else.
Edge of Extinction would have been on my radar, at least. Yeah, Ray Ranger is next. Best and worst fast food item? Yeah, I don't even know. I mean, the thing is, like, I don't order. Like, I order, like, the same type of thing. Like, I don't even, like, try out different things to really have, like, a definitive best and worst. Sasuke left for... Oh, yeah, I already answered that. Goddamn. World of Wars 2. Interesting.
What is that?
It's the weapon that killed your father.
That's a Templar.
Which, yeah, that's a...
What's
Yeah.
it do?
I like World of Wars 2.
Painting a picture.
I'm surprised Rivals never got picked here, but... Anyway, alright, my turn. So... I have, like... Actually, yeah, which approach should I go? Like, I have a Survivor pick, which will be a random season. What other shows would I even consider at this point? Because I really don't want to wipe out all the Genius seasons back to back of my... because I think they're all really great. I would say they probably wouldn't be that... Like, I would probably knock Black Garnet out of the top 10, potentially, at this
You
point.
saw no one else when
Just the butler.
I'd probably stand by the other three being top 10. Maybe, I don't know. Even like, maybe Grand
you saw any other
Final.
servants?
No.
I don't know. Maybe not. I did actually. So I finished watching Black Garnet on Monday night. And after I finished it, I just like immediately went and like rewatched some stuff from Grand Final. I'm a Black Garnet hater. Again, I'm still saying it's like in my like top 15 reality TV seasons of all time. It's just the worst Genius season. Yeah, I try, like, I don't know, what should I pick here? Should I just go the Survivor season?
Sir.
Whatever, I'll just go the Survivor season. I'll pick Nicaragua.
Oh, yes, sir. It belongs to Emily.
Emily.
The maid. I'm given to understand she saved...
Now I'm
the
kind of
ladies
like
from
disappointed I picked
Mom.
Philippines,
Made
SA
her feel like a lady,
Philippines.
she told me.
Because I feel like it would have been funnier if I just had like all these like not popular seasons that I just like. But I don't even know what the other option would be at this point though. Like, what is the other season to consider? Because I feel like at that point I wouldn't want it to be a Survivor, Big Brother, or Genius season. But I want like one per show. See, I'm not sure why we even pick at that point. Like, is there a challenge season that kind of fits into that? Maybe like Final Reckoning, but Final Reckoning is still popular though. Like, it's not like people don't like Final Reckoning.
Did anyone visit your master today?
Anyway, Menace is the final
I
pick.
believe so. Monsieur Quemar had an appointment at least. I think he arrived while I was collecting the laundry at Madame
USA
Duval's.
2. I don't like USA 2 enough though to pick USA 2. Like, I like USA 2, but it's not like, you know, the best the challenge has ever been or anything. Or like even like in, because like a lot of these seasons are like seasons that I like have a lot of like personal connection to. I don't have a personal connection to USA 2. Please climb in. Thank you. But yeah, I think Black Garnet is just like, it's fine. Like, it's good. Like, it's still a good reality TV season.
Just the butler.
I just feel like for what I want from the Genius, I feel like it's kind of just lacking in that.
No.
Where, like, I feel like the Dongman Hyungmin, like, relationship is obviously a main strong suit of the season. You got Ah Young, who's a really great character. Dongwon in himself is a good character. Most of the rest of the cast, though, is, like, really dull. Like, I do not find Young Sung to be the most riveting TV. I don't find Yoo Hyun to be the most interesting TV. I don't find Jung Bum to be the most interesting TV. There's just so many like people that are good players for sure, but just like are not like the most interesting TV. So I feel like when I look back at Rule Breakers, it's like, who's a dud on Rule Breakers? I think like the only person I would even say is like potentially a dud is like Dahae. Like, I feel like everyone else brings like something to the table. Someone should pick OTT. I mean, you can. But yeah, you're gonna pick Reindeer Games. But there we go. That's the draft. What a draft. There we go. I guess we'll do polls. How many people are here again? Is it like, it's 10, right? By the end of it. So do what? 4, 3, 3? Chances of Charlie getting called? Very high. Like, Charlie's like very likely on as of right now. I think probably, I don't know, by the time of actual 50, I think he's like, again, fighting for that spot. But I would say as of right now, I think he's on. Yeah, so Menace, me, Radio Ranger, Gamer. Oh, by the way, Waluigi, we just gave you BB21 and Survivor Thailand because we just assumed that that's what you would have wanted. But yeah, there we go. There's the poll. You fully endorsed the decision. I assumed you would. Why laugh like Reindeer Games is better than every New Era season? I don't think it's better than every New Era season. I think it's better than probably all of them but 45. Maybe, actually. Is it? Let's see. Well, I know it's like, I think 45 is better. I'm not sure about 40. Yeah, I'll probably say Ranger Games is better than every other one, though. Wow, that's actually a pretty close vote. I mean, of these, I think I would personally vote Radio Ranger. But I would say between Radio Ranger and Menace. The thing about Menace is that like, yeah, Hell's Kitchen, I obviously don't know. Like, the thing is, like, I would want to vote for someone that has like a lot of like diversity in their team. Oh, did the poll end? Oh, I didn't even notice it ending. Radio Ranger. wins. No, you're talking. Yeah, episode 3 is the one that you're talking about. The Danny Reyes boot. That's episode 3. Yeah. Oh wait, no, fuck. Ray Ranger 1. There we go. Ray Ranger moving on. Then we got Jakar's Yovivor Julian. Go watch Hell's Kitchen 6. It got the best winner of all time. I mean, I will eventually, at some point in my life. We'll see when that comes. Probably not anytime soon. Anyway. New poll. Vote for you, support mothers. Obviously, the mothers that are on Survivor Kageon, Baby Can 10, was it I love it, like, the only one that actually is, like, known for having, like, a mother as the main character is Traders AU. Where, like, every other season that you have is, like, focused on, like, a guy. You got Kageon focused on Tony. BB Can 10's focused on Kevin. AU Heroes and Villains is George. So it's like... of these 3... I don't really have a vested interest here. It does look like Yovivor's probably going to win. I think that's fine. Actually, no. Yovivor actually looking at it, yeah, Yovivor does have the best team. Not a very mother team. But I think he does have the best team. Fiji as Mother Sylvia. I mean, that is a thing. Deserve more seasons. What, Angela and Faith? I believe at least Angela claims that she turns it down, right? I would not be shocked if Faith is the same thing. But yeah, you would think, though, that, yeah, they would be on more seasons. After they'll become a Hell's Kitchen YouTuber, I feel like Flynn Master Ray had that set. I assume Flynn Master's still doing Hell's Kitchen stuff, right? Wait, what is this last thing I'm looking for?
Stay close. I might have more questions for you.
Of course, sir.
Oh, is it that thing? Oh, it is. Okay, cool. Actually, I forgot about that she did come back and then just, like, had to leave right away.
Let me see that.
What is this? Oh, yeah, I saw this. I don't care, though.
Hard to detect what you're looking for.
Popular with Templars, is it?
With anyone
But
who
yeah,
wants to get
we do have a
involved.
cast. Which, again, not too far. We knew the cast beforehand, just, like, didn't, like, have bios and that sort of thing. But yeah, I don't really care. I guess I'll just pick Kevin Gerline just because obviously I know them. Outside that's like, yeah, who the fuck are these people? Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, Yovivor won, right? I assume Yovivor won at least. I remember I saw Yovivor in the lead. I assume he won. Yeah, I did. 6-2-1. Well, maybe this is the start of Yovivor's redemption. After what? Actually, how many points do you have right now? Oh, you already have 3. So actually, if you do win this, actually you would be tied for first again. Actually, you would be second because of a number of drafts, but still. Yeah, biggest party, Lionel and Waluigi. And there we go. Vote for you, support Mother Sandra, Father Ian, Father John, Mother Natalie. Sure, I guess. You picked Ian over Dan, but yeah, I think my pick would be Lion Melon here. Which essentially means that we're just doing the same shit as the old era of having Lion Melon and Yovivor at the top. Yeah, I assume Melon's just gonna easily win this. Yeah, I can't believe it that people aren't voting for Survivor Thailand in BB15. What a shocker. You and Yovivor have come to a mutual beneficial truce. Sure. Ian winning BB14 was a better story ending than Dan winning. I guess. I think both would have been satisfying in their own ways. I think narratively, yeah, I think Ian is probably better. I think legacy-wise, though, I think Dan's probably would have had more impact. We got Ray Ranger, Yovivor, and Lion Melon for its final poll. The Bob Feeders should get power-ups. I mean, maybe we should just draft better. Either rig the polls. Either one. Where's Quaymar? Oh, yeah, I have to go in the thing. So Ian on 22. Yeah, but also I'm not surprised by Ian on 22. I was hoping for more, but like, yeah, that was kind of around what I was expecting. This is actually a pretty close vote. Who would I root for here? I think just on, like, wanting to support, like, multiple shows, I would pick either Ray Ranger or Yovivor. Because I feel like with Lion Melon, he has 2 Survivor US seasons, plus also 2 Big Brother seasons. So it's like, at least the other 2, you can have 2 Survivor seasons, but one's US, one's AU, and then every other show's different. But it doesn't matter because fucking Lion Melon won anyway. Actually, like, almost no one voted that poll. But that's fine. Alright, I guess Lion Melon wins. What a disappointing ending. Do I run off for 3rd place? I don't think I care, really. I think I'm fine just giving you both 2nd. Because, yeah, we're trying to add more points to the leaderboard anyway. Your biggest hater, sure. Apparently, Amazing Race Canada, Lauren Nicole are the first conjoined twins. Oh wait, are they conjoined twins? Did I just like completely miss that? I didn't even notice that.
How are you, Anna?
Do I have money? I don't. Well, that's kind of bad. I have no skill points either, so all that is pointless. They're just standing next to her. Yeah, I feel like that would have been like a bigger story if they were conjoined twins. I feel like I definitely would have heard of that by now.
Dorian, what can I do for you?
Mirabeau is dead.
Oh, yeah, I could be wrong.
Dead?
Murdered.
I knew this truce would come to a bad end.
Vote for your Vivors, vote for
I'll have to
peace.
summon the rest of the council to deal with this.
Elise had nothing
It's
to
not
do
the
with this.
same.
I'll stake my
Since the
life
new
on
era
that.
started, it was better when I was in
Please
charge.
give me a little more
Sure.
time. I'll find
Alright, yeah, so, yeah, that's the
You have until tomorrow morning.
season draft.
No later.
I guess,
was poisoned.
do we just do the winter draft right away?
Poison. Do I need to point out that that particular strain is a favorite of the Templars?
You do not. Where might one acquire aconite in such strong
Let's
concentrations?
see.
Any
RTV
doctor could prescribe it
winners.
in diluted form. I myself take a tincture of aconite.
So again, with this draft,
It's
you can pick
strictly
anyone that has won a
written.
competitive
Nerve and apothecary
reality
survey.
TV show
Looks
season.
petty legal matters.
Even if it's a really ridiculous season. That will end up fact checking it. Well, I guess to be fair though, if it's well, actually, either way, I'll have to fact check that they won if it's someone I don't know. But like, so I guess like anything that has a winner to it anyway would be a competitive reality TV show season. Can you pick Devon? Was Devon one? I think you'll have to specify what they've won. Has she won anything? Like, it wouldn't be shocking if she's won something in like a week or something, but as of right now, she hasn't. But either way, yeah, if you want in, say now. Did she win Candy Crush? I don't remember. To be fair, if she did, I mean, I'll allow it. Why not? But yeah, I don't remember if she did. Yeah, okay, we got Elvira. One for favorite. I mean, that doesn't count. I'm talking about like an actual. Actually, no. No. I'm not going to include Candy Crush because like I feel like it has to be a season, right? Because like that's just like one specific episode. See, I'm leaning towards Devon being a no then. If we're saying Candy Crush is the show that she's won. They're born conjoined and surgery separate them. For spoiler seasons, how many AU winners will get spoiled in this draft? I mean, depends on how many get picked. Where are you at in AU? We got Ray Ranger. Again, Total Drama is not a reality show. Will we all make agreement not pick AU winners? Yeah, again, I'm not going to pick AU winners anyway, so. Yeah. Hopefully people stick to that. You're at the very beginning? Okay. Anywhere to be spoiled for you? You know who wins 2017? Mark Wales. I mean, I think there's one for sure that'll be spoiled then. Yeah, we could do that. We could do with Australian Survivor. Like, if you want to pick an Australian Survivor winner, put the season instead of the person. I think that could be a way to get around it. Yeah, we can do it that way. But okay, random number generator. There's 9, right? I mean, do many people care about Sasuke spoilers? Right, 742. Is that Sorquill? Sorquill, Julian, Elvira. 256. Menace. Jakar's Radio Ranger. Actually, this is turning out just like last draft. Almost, okay. Or not last draft, but 2 drafts ago or whatever. Where like it was me and Lionel at the end for like 3 drafts or whatever. But okay. It's Sorquill, Julian, Elvira, Menace, Jakar's, Radio Ranger, me, Biggest Party, and then Lion Melon. Actually, yeah, wait, yeah, you joined late last time, so you were at the end there. Yeah, you were second to last in the mom's one. You were second to last in the father's one. You were back half in the BB Mount Rushmore. And yeah, you were second to last in the Survivor Mount Rushmore. So yeah, you haven't had good luck. But Sorquill's first. You laid down and just fucking slammed your head into the wall. I mean, maybe you should try to avoid doing that. Oh yeah, you weren't here. All right, I'll add you. You'll be last pick. So I guess Lion Melon's not last anymore. He's just second to last. Hopefully too. Okay, I'll add you too. Which yeah, again, like random, like so if people are adding, or if we're adding people in late, I think the rule is obviously we'll do random generator, normal stuff for people that join on time, but then if anyone joins after that, they'll just be added at the end. Like, they'll get the last pick at that point. Second to last, your favorite spot? Well, now you're third to last, so you survived that. I think Wes could do well in both. I think the issue is he's probably too, like, openly schemy. Especially when he's coming in late. So I think that's, like, a bigger issue. Is that I don't know if he could do that well coming in late. So really, I feel like that was kind of a waste of a spot for him. I think he probably would have been better off if he just, like, didn't. And just, like, waited for Season 4. But I guess what's stopping him from potentially being on both, I guess. Yeah, circle pick yet? I don't think so, right? Oh yeah, I'm an idiot. I completely forgot about that. I didn't post the link, did I? Alright, so that's the post. Now pin it. There we go. Do I agree? What is this? Oh yeah, I've seen this person's rankings. But I mean, no, because like some of these are different from my own ranking. I think the big ones for me is I think Monica's too high. I think Franzel's probably too low. Kevin's probably too high in the sense that I would at least swap him and Franzel. Oz is too high. But I guess too fair, it's like at that point it's not. Well, James is too low. Daniel Murphy's probably too low too. Well, it's definitely too low. Anyway, Tony. Well, I assume you mean Tony Velachos and not. Anyway, Circle picked Dan Giesling. Which makes sense. But yeah, I assume you mean Tony Velachos, not Tony Reigns, the winner of Champs vs. Stars 2? Is that the one they won? Yeah, Tony Velachos next. Yoviver's next. Daniel Murphy Stan? No, but I think Daniel Murphy's a better, like, or at least had a better game, I guess, on BB14 people give her credit for. Probably shallow. Well, there we go. Oh, you actually picked a mother this time. It's a miracle. That's so unlike you. Mess next. Who's Mess gonna pick? Is it gonna be Franzel? Because I feel like most of your other like normal picks are not winners, right? So I don't think Aika's won anything. Like what? Like Sydney Gillen hasn't won anything. I don't know, Brenda hasn't won anything. Have an 8D chess move drawn up? Well, we'll see how that goes. Kevin Jacobs? Okay. I expect you to pick Kevin Jacobs. Okay. Jakar's is next. Franzel. Well, there we go.
I think I can handle a lone drug.
I actually would have considered Franzel myself. You would respect Kevin Jacobs? I mean, yeah. I mean, I think it's tough not to. Were you one of the people that was, I assume you were like rooting for like Betty at the time, right? I feel like that'd be the type of person that you would root for. Were you here? Actually, no, almost. Wait, no, wait. BB Can 10. Yeah, that was after I started streaming. Were you here at the time BB Can 10? I don't remember anymore. Your laptop will die before the end, erase you? I mean, you can still pick if you want. Just obviously, yeah, you probably won't be able to finish then. But Yeah, I'll take you off, I guess. Who's next again? Ray Ranger's next. Been here since 41. Yeah, so that was... BB Can 10 was after, right? See, I don't remember who you were rooting for at the time. True OG? I mean... 41 is like... Era 2, I feel like. I feel like True OG... Like, of the True OGs, like, who's here still? Just Sorquill... Was Waluigi there back then? I don't remember anymore. I know Raccoon was. I don't remember if Waluigi was like that far back. As in like pre BB BB what fuck season was it that time? Was it 23? It was 23, right? Yeah, Bryce. Actually, was that still pre-23? I remember I remember it was the Inside stream, which I think that might have been right before. Titans vs. Rebels winner? Okay. I guess we'll do TVR winner. Or, I guess we'll go AU Survivor. TVR. There we go. All right, I'm gonna pick Sangman. Is my pick. Yeah. So biggest party's next. See what his chess move is. Mass Effect 2. Was it really that long ago? Which yeah, that was mid BB 23, right? Because I'm trying to remember like people that were here like at the very, very beginning, which again, I know Sorquill. Well, I should say very, very beginning because like it was really at the very, very beginning, but like as in like within the first like 2 to 3 months, like it's not, yeah, before BB23 started. I know Engine Twitcher, but there's someone that like shows up like, you know, once every 6 months or so. I think Zendi Twitch was an OG as well. That also shows up. Picking Suri. Well, there we go. Suri does count. There we go. Suri Fields off the board. Lime Melon is next. Wasn't really rooting for anybody. I think a part of why I found BB Can 10 enjoyable. Due to POC mandate, it's going to be hard getting all white males they want back. I agree in terms of... I do think it is a stacked field. Like, I think the thing with the diversity mandate for, like, 50, I see the white men being more stacked than the POC men, but I think POC women is way more stacked than POC... or than white women. So I could see a world where we get, like, 6 or 7 white men, but also, like, 6 or 7... or even more POC women. Because I guess they wouldn't even necessarily stick to just the 50%. Black Garnet winner, I mean... Do we need to hide the genius? I already spoiled the genius here, so I'm like... I'll just put his name. But yeah. Gamers, you have 2 picks. If they just did more returnees, it wouldn't be an issue. I mean, yeah. But they don't want returnee seasons. I mean, to be fair, I don't even think they don't look at it as an issue, right? Is also the thing. Because I think they're very happy that they have like this many people to cast from. I think 44 Danny is getting called. Yes. 100% getting called. Do I think he makes it on? I don't think so, but you never know. They did like him. I wouldn't put him on, though. I wonder if you might... You forgot about Traders?
Well played.
Yeah, obviously, the winner of Snake in the Grass. Something about your badge seems sinister? I guess. Do I have more badge slots at this point? I like legitimately have not paid attention to that at all. Oh, okay, well, I'm being an idiot. I'm just like bumping into everything.
I just have a few questions.
Well, you changed your color to red? That seems weird now. I feel like I just always see you as blue. That's something I do find weird about Twitch is that, like, it's weird how, like, obviously you can pick a color. And then, like, if you do so, then you're always that color. But there's other people that are just, like, random colors all the time. And, like it throws me off that, like, reality TV fan and gamer both have the same color on my screen. But I think that, like, doesn't necessarily mean that they actually picked purple. It's just that that's what just so happened to be on my screen. Just for the bit? Alright, well. That was a pretty short-lived bit. I completely lost track of the draft. Who's picking again? It's Gamer. Okay, what Gamer pick? Jeremy and Boston Rob. Well, yeah, that's fine. Jeremy Collins. Rob Mariano. So yeah, Lime Melon is next. Yeah, your color's red on mine. So yeah, like you've always been red, if I remember right. Biggest Party is blue until now he's red again. Lime Melon's always been like a teal. Menace has always been like a lighter red. I don't even know what that really is. It's like red, but not like as bright as the other reds. I think Radio Ranger. I think on my thing, like on my desktop, it usually is like a lighter green, but I see on my phone that you're not. Actually, on my phone, Menace is also a different color. Yeah, so the ones that are the same on my phone and my computer are Lion Melon and Biggest Party. I think that's it. I think everyone else is different. At least it's Chad recently. WoW? What is the WoW? Anyway, AU All-Star winner? That makes sense. That's the person who I expected to get picked. Actually, I guess I don't need to put winner, right? Because actually, yeah, because the, like, it's implied that they're the winner. So yeah, I guess I don't need to put the word winner after that. But yeah, Biggest Party is next. I'm starting to forget Mess was purple once. Yeah, that was the thing, actually, wasn't it? I think Derek will probably just be sussed out, right? Like, obviously, Derek you would think would do very well as a Faithful, being like an actual detective and everything.
Slow down. Wait.
But yeah, like I think him coming in late is gonna be a death sentence for him. Like I do not see a world where he does that well here, no matter what role he really is. Okay, that looks ridiculous. Your rebranding worked. Yeah, I didn't remember that. Again, this is Biggest Party's turn. Associate the color orange with Mess. Yeah, is that orange? I can't tell. Like on my, at least on my screen, it's like, I think it is red on mine. I think it's like a light red. Thinking Taylor? Well, there we go. Taylor Hale off the board. My turn. Well, I already can't get every genius winner, so that's a shame. So I don't think there's a point in picking the other one.
Go on then. Think of this as a wonderful story to frighten
Is there like a random Survivor US winner or something that I would like to get? Actually, no. Should I pick the? I have someone that's in my mind, but like I feel like I could definitely get them later.
There are shades of grey in every good story.
We've been betrayed from within.
Didn't watch BB23, but she was a mother on Challenge USA. What's this? I assume. Oh, it's Tiffany. Okay. Yeah, Tiffany's good. I just changed yours to purple. Didn't know you could change it yourself. Interesting. Because you've always been purple on my screen. At least on desktop, but probably on mobile it wasn't that way. Who should I pick as the winner here? Because like I feel like I don't want to pick like the obvious person. That's just boring. Or there is like obvious people I could pick, but that's I'm trying to think of like the most random. Actually, I know something I could pick, but it'll also be kind of random. Your dark Zajah is a dark green on desktop, but on mobile he's red. So that's something. I don't know who to pick. It's actually a really difficult decision. I'm just trying to think of all the shows. Actually, let's look at this real quick. I'm actually going to look at my list of reality shows. Make an 8D move? I mean... There's someone I do want. I just feel like I can wait a turn, I think. Watch that not be the case. Oh, actually, I know someone I could pick that would probably, like, annoy Menace. I'm just looking up their last name. This is the person, right? Oh, no, this is the wrong fucking show. Of course. There we go. I found it. Yeah, I think this is probably who I'm going to go with. Even though, yeah, would I naturally pick this person? Probably not. But, again, this is an iconic winner, so I'll pick Alex from Traders AU. The icon that is Alex. Yeah, you posted that a bit too late. But again, Alex is just the greatest reality TV winner of all time. I don't know how you could not pick Alex. You pick Jordan from Deal or No Deal Island. Okay. I guess. That was not on my radar at all. Jordan Fowler. There we go. Jakar's next. Bananas. Alright. Is Hunter eligible? Which Hunter are we talking about? Like Hunter Challenge? Hunter? Like, are we saying because of the Final Reckoning situation? I would say yes. I still consider him a winner. I consider him like a winner that just didn't get the prize money. Or like I think he's like Sarah Rice in that spot, where like I would still consider them winners of the season. They just didn't get the prize. What am I doing right now? I still... Yeah, okay, I still have the main mission. I want to finish the sequence at least. Oh, this playthrough's taking longer than I thought it would. I thought I'd have this done in like 3 to 4 streams. This is already stream 3 and I'm just at the halfway point. Okay, well, something. One of MTV because there's... I don't know, actually. I think there's been, like, mixed signals with that, if I remember right. Or I think there's points where they do and there's points where they don't. I would assume that if they have like a winner's season or something of that nature, I think he would be in contention. Like, I think they would consider him one. I know. Oh yeah, I did see that Spaceballs 2 is being made, which, like, why now? But okay. What was the other thing I saw? Oh, it was the Acolytes or whatever the fuck that show is called, the Star Wars show. I heard that's really bad. I haven't watched it for myself yet, or ever. Is it your turn? Oh, it is your turn. I think I just like completely forgot to call out whose turn it was. More time I spend playing AC Unity, the better I am. I mean, or wait, the better am I right? Wait, what? What was that? I think Derek will work with Brittany and Danielle. I don't know. Like, what is Derek's connection to them? Does Derek have a connection to them? I assume just from being a Big Brother. I mean, like, I assume he would, like, go to them, right? I don't know if they would be that likely to work with him, though. At least the long term. Yeah, but who was, like, clamoring for Spaceballs 2? Were there people that were clamoring for another Spaceballs? Or I like Spaceballs, but it's also, like, I never was like, oh my god, I need a sequel. Oh, you gotta pick, yeah, that makes sense. Ashley Mitchell. But yeah, Yoviver's next. Yeah, I didn't need to see Derek there. I do think, again, we're, like, looking at purely from, like, a legacy standpoint, and, like, how good of a pick he is for show. I don't think he's that bad of a pick, obviously. Like, he is, again, a legend of Big Brother, to where, like, having a legend of Big Brother on the Traitors, again, makes sense. But, yeah. I don't know what I'm gonna get out of this. CT, yeah, that makes sense. I've never once had to typo his last name. Okay, cool. I accidentally closed chat, so that's great. Yeah, CT off the board. Let's try to get chat back up. That'd be cool. Can Disney just make a KOTOR show already? I mean, wasn't that a thing that was being talked about? Is that they were going to make, like, Old Republic stuff? But then it just, like, never happened, seemingly. Was this a spoiler I was talking about? Because fuck, this sucks. What is this? Yes, this is the one I was talking about. Which, yeah, not looking good. But then, to get fair, this is Gamer, so it's like, who knows? Because Gamer does have some pretty wild opinions at points, in my opinion, but still, yeah. Christopher Tamburello is father? I guess so, yeah. KOTOR's such a cursed franchise, yeah. I mean, remake's supposedly still happening, though. We'll see how that looks, ever. Is Gamer a Tony fan? I believe they are. Where I think they did say that, like, one of the better picks on the cast was Tony, so. Natalie Anderson, yep, good pick. Natalie Anderson off the board. Sorquel has 2 picks right now. Hope KOTOR remake has its perfect dark moment this year. That'll be cool. I doubt it won't be this year, but I hope, yeah, like when it eventually gets announced, that it looks really good. That'll be cool to see. What mission is this? Is this the actual Black fight? Doesn't look like it. CC and Tony winning Champs vs. Stars 2 is one of your one of the few times your faves won the season. Oh. Okay, that looks ridiculous. Then we talked about a KOTOR anything besides the remake. I don't like. I didn't think it was like KOTOR specific. KOTOR. Oh, fuck me. KOTOR specifically, but like I felt like I remember there being like an Old Republic, either show or movie, that was talked about at one point. Like when they were like in the process of like announcing like a whole bunch, or like when there were like these rumors of a whole bunch of like Star Wars shows being made, and like a lot of them turned out to be right.
What do you hope to find here?
This is where
Do you think Coach is willing to play for 50? Yes, I do.
I'm
Was
hoping
this? Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I did see this, the Quiet Place game.
Pick up a trail.
I didn't really look into it of like
something like that.
what it actually like. Is it like I don't know, like who's developing it and that sort of thing? But it's interesting on paper at least. I forgot. Still Wakes the Deep came out, which is on Game Pass, which I would consider playing if I had time. How long is it? Is it short? I assume it's short.
Let's go.
Trying to look it up real quick. How long that game is? Yeah, it's only like 4.5 hours. Maybe I will like decide to play it at some point, like somewhat soon, because I do want to play it. It's made by the people that made that one's Everybody's Gone to the Rapture, right? That's the Chinese Room, right?
Well,
He made that game.
you pick up this trail.
Yeah, made Everybody's Gone to the Rapture. Dear Esther, that was the other one. So it's a good studio. Does American Idol count? Yes, American Idol counts. I think like talent shows stuff. I like. Yeah, it wouldn't be my preferred, but yeah, I'll consider it eligible. Because it is still technically a reality, like, competition show. Kelly Clarkson. Well, there we go. Yeah, I was expecting more like ridiculous people like that to be picked.
Let's go.
Like I feel like we've been playing it like so straight up until this point. But you do have another pick. Oh, was the Acolyte that thing? Because if that is, then okay, that's kind of sad. Because Acolyte's not even that far back, right?
Let's go.
He's like Acolyte's like not that far before the movies and stuff, right? At the end of the High Republic era. Which one is that? Yeah, I was hoping for like someone like I know someone in mind. Like I have someone in mind that would be like a ridiculous pick. But even then, I'm not like fully sold on picking them. Oh, is it really that far? Okay, I thought it was like 20 years or something before like the prequels. I didn't realize it was like actually hundreds, but still, yeah. It would have been cool if they went further back. Yeah, KOTOR I knew was like thousands. Do I think Laurel is the best soul winner of the challenge? No, I don't. I don't think her win here is that good. Like, I think her navigation through the game, you could argue, is, for sure. I think, like, her... But, again, like, I think that's the tough thing with the challenge and, like, assessing winners. It's, like, how much of that do you put into account when, like, the game at the end of the day is won through a challenge? Like, I'll say, I don't think her win is overly impressive. It's probably the way that I would consider it. Like, I think her win is one where, like, she wins pretty much solely because of the star twist. Which, again, credit to her for having those social connections and all that stuff. Like, which, again, is, like, what makes it tough to, like, really assess this. Where, like, if we're assessing this from, like, a social strategy point of view, then, yeah, again, like, she did effective social strategy work to put her in a position to win the game. But also, like, that's not what the challenge is, though. Like, that's not how the challenge is won. And, like, based on, like, the physicality, like, aspect of the show, I feel like she didn't perform particularly great. And, like, would have just outright lost the season if it wasn't for the stars. And really, even like, beyond that, like, she would have lost if, like, Steve just didn't mishandle his stars. is also the thing. Despite her having this massive advantage, and her having 4 stars next to Steve's 2, she still, like, only was pretty much, like, tied with him. Actually, no, like, Steve just outright had the lead, right? Coming into the 4th checkpoint.
I have a mission for you.
Yeah, I don't care. Lisa. Interesting. What was the last name? Stanger, right? I can't wait to see Lisa Stanger on AU. That's definitely possible. A possibility of happening. Anyway, Julian's next. Michelle, yeah. I thought about Michelle, but I don't know. Actually, that's just, you're getting all Survivor people. You need to branch out. But yeah, Survivor is next. By the way, I also was like literally just thinking of like I was trying to think of like other shows to pick from. I was thinking of The Circle. I was thinking like, oh, I could pick Manrika, but then I realized, oh wait, Manrika didn't win. And now I'm actually thinking about who the fuck won that season. I have no memory of who won that season. Of Circle. June. Well, there we go. Oh, it was her love interest, wasn't it? Okay, yeah. It's the one that like she was flirting with. It was that like she was like Russian or something, right? Yeah, I barely remember that. I barely remember that season. Actually, I know another person that would be funny to pick. Natalia Palanova. My favorite person. Yeah. Circle hasn't had the greatest winners, has it? When's your pick? 2 rounds from now. Yeah, right now is Menace, by the way. Keep forgetting to say whose pick it is. Wait, this looks... I'm looking like her up right now, that Natalia, whatever. Like, she looks so different from what I remembered. She definitely had blonde hair in Circle, right? Yeah. She's brunette now and just doesn't look the same. Rachel, which Rachel? Riley or like Robinson or I assume Riley is okay, specifically from Snake in the Grass, obviously. Does Snake in the Grass even count? Is the question. Because like, hey, we're saying like a winner of a reality TV season, but technically Snake in the Grass isn't a season. But I guess to be fair, if I'm including Sasuke, if I said okay to Sasuke, I guess like there's not much different between that and Snake in the Grass, considering it's still like, well, actually I don't know, because like, I said no to the Candy Crush. I guess Candy Crush is like I don't know, decent comparison too. Sad Ace got no money in the final. I mean, I am, because he can't buy the, what was it, thermal mineral magic spring. That's what it is, right? Malcolm eligible? I think no. I think I'm not going to include Snake in the Grass. Just because, again, like, I feel like one episode is not eligible for like a show that has like, I think a big difference between that and Sasuke, like Sasuke is like a one-time, like it's technically like one special, but it also only happens like once every so often, where like Snake in the Grass is actually a season of reality television that just happens like that has like a different game every episode. I feel like that's different to me, to where I feel like that shouldn't count. Where like that feels more like game showy than like reality TV.
But of course, my friend, a duel it is. I'll serve as a second to both of you. Bloody royalist!
Oh wait, what am I doing? Was this even the thing I was supposed to do? Steve coming in third actually surprised you. I mean, I was spoiled, so. But yeah, I mean, it would have shocked me from the beginning of the season. I think after seeing how he performed on this season, though, I think that's about what I would have expected. I completely fucked this up, didn't I? Because I'm just not paying attention to the game. They stopped making Snake in the Grass. Yeah, I think they only made that one season. And then just never made any more.
Oh my. A duelist, are we?
Which, like, I mean, I think probably, like, Traitors overshadowed it, if I were to guess.
But they shan't take much time.
It's where, yeah, I don't know how well that season necessarily did. I mean, this, okay, this isn't the main mission, right? Like, this is the side quest I've, yeah, okay, this is the side quest I've selected. Alright, I guess I have to, let's restart memory, I guess. Is Emmy banned from the challenge? Seemingly? Or at least, like, banned the way that, like, Jordan was, of, like, yeah, we'll keep you off for a bit and then maybe try to, like, have a redemption arc later.
What do you hope to find here?
This is where the apothecary says he delivered the poison.
Shows kind of shit, so that makes sense. Yeah, I mean, I really enjoyed the Malcolm episode. Like Malcolm Yule, Earl, and random naked and afraid guy. Like, that was a pretty good one. Oh wait, this is what I'm fucking up. I keep on going towards that marker, but that's not all I need to do. I need to search for this. But yeah, like the other episode I watched, the Rachel, Janelle, Sri, Stephanie one, that was pretty bad. Just because, like, it was so obvious it was Stephanie from the very beginning. Is Jordan really banned? I think it was, like, again, like a spot where they were like, hey, you did some fucked up shit, so we're not gonna let you be on the show for a bit. And then
How is this going to lead us to the Earth Killer?
I think their test run was All Stars 3, right? Or again, it seems like that's just a thing they're doing, is that they're using All Stars and, like, these other spin-offs to, like, test run these, like, more controversial figures that they are, like, unsure about if they should bring back to the series or not.
The trail ends here.
Are you sure?
Whose turn is it, by the way? Jakar's? The Jakar's pick?
Wait here.
Probably not, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, it is Jakar's turn.
I'm not letting you go in there alone.
I think it's my fault too. I keep forgetting to say who the person is. They Camilla be on All Star 6, it would not shock me. I think they're definitely starting to prime up a potential Camilla return.
I understand.
I hope Ashley Mitchell will be... Yeah, I mean, I assume that's what this was, right? Is this... Again, test run for Ashley. I think we had that for Jordan. We had that with Kara. We had that with Paulie on USA. I think that's what they're doing. Oh, is Jordan your pick? Oh. There we go. Jordan Wisely. The greatest player of all time. Potentially, actually, at this point. Ray Ranger. Next. I'm kind of of two minds of that. Like, I think what Ashley said is not good. But also, I feel like, again, other people have done much worse and not been kicked off the show. But I guess, like, we are in a different time, though, so it's like, I don't know. Am I supposed to be going up here? This feels wrong. I have no memory of A-Sun for Inferno 3. I know he made the final. No memory of him outside that, though. Go Desi. Interesting. I thought about Desi. Probably would never have picked her, though. But considered her. Alright, so I picked the, Traitors winner? I picked the Genius winner. Who do I want now? Should I just go for the person I was going to pick? Or do I risk them dropping again? I think there's a little bit of a worry of someone like Biggest Party picking them. Which is actually a person that was just mentioned in chat. I'm picking Josh Martinez. Again, the greatest Big Brother winner of all time, Josh Martinez, off the board. Biggest Party's next. Was it Ashley being... No, Ashley wasn't being... Oh, yeah, was she being racist towards the man? I don't know. I don't remember. But that, for all I... Well, actually, wait. Emmanuel's white, though, isn't he? Like, is it racist? Like, what was she racist about? Rob Bentley? Well, there we go. Yeah, it seems apt for you. If only David Alexander had won a season of anything. Yeah, Lion Melon's next. Imagine they did that of Camilla and Leroy. Oh yeah, this was like challenge, like back at the around the time of Challenge 30. I could definitely see them doing that. I think now they're a little bit more conscious.
Only question is, what happens now?
Mocking his accent. I mean,
Mirabeau. He poisoned us. Peace with the Templars.
Is that bad?
It's a fairy tale. And you're the only one who can
I think it depends on the context of it.
Think it's the first time this
Even then, again, it's not racist. Even then, but like, it's like what, potentially like xenophobic, I guess, is what you would call it.
From nothing to power. No.
This should have been the end of the game. It's actually really like, again, this game's so fucking weird. They really blew this concept. Shane Simone's fight during Dirty 30 should have led to permanent ban. I don't remember the context of it. I know it was bad though. Like they were throwing glasses at each other, right? Now, what was the actual content of the fight? Didn't he say something that was like racist?
I'm not the only one that can save the Brotherhood.
They would do so well as a traitor. Would he though?
Together.
Like, how was this not the ending of the game? Like, how'd they not like make this the final conflict? Like, it's so weird. I decided to not do that and instead like make Jermaine the fucking main antagonist. Funny that the two seasons where Camilla won, it's ones where she was the most racist in. I mean, yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess. I mean, like, I remember her like meltdown in Battle of the Axis, but I guess it was also season where she did blackface. So I guess, yeah. Shane slaps Simone, and Simone smashed a bottle on the ground. The fight started because Simone was talking about black women diversity on MTV. Yeah, I remember there was something like race related in it. I think I assumed it was like Shane saying something.
You're a stubborn little fuck, aren't you? Ask anyone.
This is such a weird fight. Wait, what? How did I failed that? I was actually hitting it the entire time. Corey slamming Tony should have been led to a ban. I mean, like, they kind of did. Like, he didn't come back for another 2 seasons, right? It's like, in a way, you could look at it as, like, suspension. But also, it's like, was he called for those seasons? I think he just said no, right? Because obviously, they really like Corey, to where, like, I could see them just, like, saying, like, who cares? And stuff like that.
Traitor!
This is such a weird fight. Whose pick is it? I feel like no one's picked in a while. Lion Mountain? Did Lion Mountain pick already? Yeah, I believe so. But I feel like this draft is taking a while. I feel like the season draft went by pretty smoothly. I feel like this one's taking a bit. Tim Dormer? Well, there we go. Tim Dormer off the board. gamer next. Has anyone, like, BB Can wise, the only one that's been picked is Kevin Jacobs, right? So many BB Can people are being picked. I like Korg, but I'm going to support my father, Tony. Yeah. It's actually weird how, like, I don't get, like, MTV's... Oh, fuck me. Okay, that was me being dumb. I don't get MTV's, like, I don't know, opinions of Tony. Wait, what? Okay, cool. Because, like, it felt like there was a point where, like, he was, like, supposed to be, like, the new star of the show, right? Like, from, like... Okay, how am I failing this? I'm literally hitting it. There we go. But then, like, yeah, he has Vendettas, which is probably his best season. Then, like, why was he, like, the alternate for Final Reckoning? And then, like, supposedly wasn't even, like, called or, like, really in consideration after that. I find it, like, that very strange. So I don't understand, like, Tony's, like, you know, challenge career. Plus, also 5 spoilers, I don't really have thoughts. We only got one boot since last stream, and they exist. But gamer picks Cochran and Todd. Alright, pause this. Let's see, Cochran and Todd Herzog. Alright, next up, Slime Melon. Which, again, this is the final round. Mother of all mothers, Cara Maria. Well, there we go. I would have considered Cara Maria, but I feel like she's too big of a name. I need to have more niche people than that. Yeah, biggest party is next. You have a fun team? Yeah, it's a pretty fun team. Oh, is that a thing? Okay, he declined 32. Because I was gonna say, like, it feels weird for him to just not be on, like, for them to like not cast him on 32 after he had like such a big role in 31. Dr. Will, yeah. I was wondering how, like, no one picked Will. And, like, to be fair, I was never gonna pick him, but, like, I found it weird that no one did pick him up until this point. My turn. Who do I want? Like, I'm thinking, like, I kind of want a Survivor US winner, but I don't feel like anyone's, like, standing out for me as someone I would really want to pick here. Because I think I would want to pick a woman, considering I only have one. Again, I need to prove I'm not sexist, so... Is there, like, a random challenge person to pick? Not really. Wait, what shows do I have again? I have Big Brother, I have Genius, and I have Traitors. I think there's a pick that would be funny, but I'm not. Pick Katie? What? Or we're talking about Katie Doyle? I did see that. Yeah, the voice actress for Marge Simpson passed away. Actually, should I pick Amber Berzotra? Is that someone I should pick? Oh, actually, I forgot that she won. Is this someone I would pick, though? Imagine I picked Soul. Imagine that was a person I picked. Actually, no, I'll pick John A. I think she's like, I don't know, like a good enough pick, but not like, I don't know, like a I don't know, like a massive pick here. I feel like she's like kind of on the right level for my team. Yeah, Ray Ranger's next. Ty from Amazing Race Canada non. Okay. I guess that's the thing you would want. Who the fuck, like, okay. Yeah, what was his, like, actual name? Ty Smith? He has that boring of a name, too? Alright, whatever. Jakarta's next. Actually, I should have picked Colin. That would have actually been really funny. I didn't think about Amazing Race. I should have considered Amazing Race. Going to favorite Yuji, yeah. If I was picking a Sasuke person, I would have picked Yuji. Alright, so Menace next. Like Hayden and Aaron or Rob of Spawn All Stars. I would have had them on All Stars. I think did they turn it down? Or am I just making that up? Even that, I doubt they would have made it, considering who they did pick for All Stars. Okay, how am I failing this? Like, this is actually ridiculous. Like, I'm literally gonna bash it, like, there we go, cool.
Oh no!
I'm fine. Stay there.
Yeah, I think, like, with All-Star, like, with, like, I wish there was, like, actually, yeah, no one from Maze Race 6 at all made it on, right? Which, like, Maze Race 6 was not, like, a popular season at the time, but I wish they did at least have, like, representation for every season. Obviously, like, them having it at 11, like, All-Stars at 11, obviously it kind of made it difficult to do that. But it's weird how, like, both Big Brother and Survivor went out of their way to cast a person from every season. Yeah, like, Amazing Race just did not give a shit. Again, I'm not fucking including Heather. Again, it's not a reality TV season.
She's the last piece of this god-fucked lunacy.
I literally said at the beginning of this, I'm not including Total Drama.
One day.
I think they did Amazing Race 18 well. Yeah, I mean, Unfinished Business is a really strong season. It feels like the Micronesia of Amazing Race seasons. Rigged? I mean, maybe pick from an actual reality show then. If anything, I mean, Total Drama is the definition of rigged, considering it's actually just like a written story. That's written poorly, mind you. What? I hit... Okay, whatever. Major Race 40's All-Stars again. I would assume it will be. Paris? That's a better pick. Let's actually pause this. Are you the only person to pick BB Can, people? I guess Tim Dormer is technically BB Can. Let's see if I actually remember her last name. It's Toshnik, right? Yeah. There we go. Survivor's next. But I still find it so funny how, Actually, I forgot about this, too. RCP did Survivor Jeopardy the other day, and I watched that. To which I found it so funny how, like, one of the categories was, like, Survivor music or whatever, and it would, like, list out songs that, like, a former Survivor player sang, and you have the, like, answer who the person is. I instantly knew J. Maya. Wait, what? I actually failed that. Like I said, the maze and library card, I instantly knew it was J. Maya. I find that so funny. We're 100%. I think I would have won Survivor Jeopardy. Like, obviously, really comes down, a lot of it comes down to the buzzer and everything. Actually, yeah, that's the actually, I forgot about that. The Final Jeopardy was difficult. Like, the thing that's difficult about that Jeopardy is that, like, there were so many questions that weren't about Survivor. And a lot of those I would struggle with. Everything about Survivor I knew. But every question not about Survivor, well, not everyone, but, like, a lot of them I would struggle with. Like, all the Australia questions were difficult. Dino was not picked yet. By the way, yeah, it is your turn. So I assume you're picking Dino? If Jeremiah holds a concert, would I go? I mean, maybe. Who says I haven't already? But also, what was that? There was a reason why I mentioned that to begin with. I've forgotten what now. Because, like, J. Maya came to my mind, because she always does. But no, actually, in all seriousness, there was actually something I was going to talk about related to J. Maya. I completely forgot what it is now. No, Dino wasn't bad. That was Phil. Like, Dino was literally one of the people that we got confirmation that wasn't. Poverty wasn't blindsided in 40. I mean, yeah. Like, who thinks that she was blindsided? I don't think Parvati knew that Michelle was against her, but she knew she was going home though.
Thank you, my friend. Gotta get you back to that boy.
Go total drama spoilers. I mean, like, yeah. I mean, I don't really care, but like, what are you gonna spoil? Because if it's like World Tour, ain't no spoilers for that. But beyond that, actually, I probably saw. I think I did like see the results of like certain later seasons, but I just don't remember it. Asian Champions was a good season. Good-ish. It's good aspects. I don't like the season as a whole, personally.
I'm afraid not.
What is this? Total Drama winners ranked, obviously, because we obviously need a fucking ranking of all the winners. Number 1 is Owen, obviously. What a fucking great winner Owen is. Do I know Revenge of the Island spoilers? I think I did at the time. I think I know I've seen the results at a point, but I don't fully remember them. Oh wait, this is the Survivor subreddit? Well, that's something. Yeah, I mean, obviously we just needed this to be talked about in Survivor. This is just so obviously a post that should be in Survivor. I don't like how production essentially handed Laurel the win with the stars. I don't think it's a thing like specifically meant for Laurel though, right? It's essentially just a thing that like benefits the person who has the most connections of, and even then actually, like, it is something I've been thinking about. Like, I don't know how much I've really been thinking about, but it's something I've like again briefly thought about. The concept of like, in a optimal world, obviously, if they knew all the information and everything, really Kara should have been trying to get Ace and Steve out, right? Where she actually would have been better off if she like actively like didn't help Steve and Ace. Instead got them out to where they would give her their stars. So that would have ended up essentially winning her the game, you would think. Obviously, there's no way that she would have known that. But yeah, I just think Laurel got super lucky with like the people that got eliminated. Like it was what Laurel, like I mean it was Derek and Veronica who both have this like LGBT connection to Laurel, and you have Nicole who is literally hooking up with her. I just realized that they're all LGBT, aren't they? All the people that like Laurel and all the people that voted for her. I didn't even think about that. But yeah, I just think Laurel got like super lucky with the people that did get eliminated. Or had any of Kara, Ace, or or Steve got eliminated, they weren't going to give their star to Laurel. Watch Victor be on All-Star 6. It'd be funny. I actually wouldn't be that opposed to it, to be honest. Like, at the point that we're already fucking up All-Stars, like, you know, it would actually be really funny to have Victor there. At least, like, Victor hasn't been on the show in forever. At least there's that to it.
See you on the other side.
Yep, see you on the other side. There we go. Alright, I forgot, Yelviver picked somebody, didn't he? Or did he not? I don't remember. Actually, did you pick Dino? Was that like confirmation you picking Dino?
Here we go again.
Okay, it is Dino. Okay. So Dino Paolo.
This time the portal is above you.
Julian is next. Will we ever see Russell on the trailers? I would say no. I think this was probably his best chance, right? Where you think if they would have wanted him, he would have been there with Boston Rob. I think the fact that they put Boston Rob on and not him, I think it's probably like, yeah. They probably just don't want him. Sarah Lacina. Alright. You, I guess. Guess you got, like, the final 4 of Winners at War. I guess is what you were trying to do. But I don't know if that's a plan that you should have wanted to do. But yeah, Sorkel, final pick. This could just be over with.
You need to find a way out. I'll guide you as best I can.
I don't think people actually play Assassin's Creed actually want a World War II game. Actually, I forgot. Is this World War II or World War I? But either way. Hope Yule's on Trader's Ford. That'd be really cool. I think that's definitely a possibility, right? Also, 100%, I was very much considering picking Yule. It's the greatest season of all time, according to Jeff Probst. I mean, yeah. I mean, obviously. How could Winners at War not be the greatest season of all time? It is 20 winners facing off. You might say that they're at war. You want Yule more than Rob and Jeremy? I would agree. Yeah. Vanessa Hudgens. Well, there we go. Yeah, again, I'm surprised no one like really branched out here. I feel like Sorkel is the only one to really branch out. Actually, I guess I need to confirm that that Vanessa Hudgens won a Masked Singer season. Vanessa Hudgens just got married. Good for her. How old is Vanessa Hudgens? 35? I didn't know she was that old. For some reason, I was assuming she was like 30 or something. But I guess she is a decent amount older than me. There we go. Masked Singer, season 11 winner. There we go. Alright. So it's over. But 100%, I was also very much considering picking Gary Busey. Which I think would have been funny. I would have picked Gary Busey in the final round if I already picked 2 guys. Also considered picking Helen Wood, which also would have been kind of weird, but it's also like, do I really want to be endorsing anything Helen Wood related? Probably not. For celebrities plus Lisa, yeah, essentially. I guess like Dan is Dan, but probably because she was playing a high school in her mid-20s. Was she actually that old? When was High School Musical? High School Musical was what, like 2007 or something like that? So she wasn't that old. She was probably like 18. Playing probably like a 15-year-old or something. Because if she's 35 now, 2007 is what, 17 years ago? Yeah, so she would have actually been 17 at the time. But I think I, like, confused her. Like, I think I assumed that she was, like, the same age as, like, Demi Lovato and like, Selena Gomez, who I think are around that age, right? Like 31 or so. Melissa's so messy, yeah. I really like Melissa as a challenge presence. Again, should she be on All Stars? Very debatable. But I don't mind that Melissa's continuing to get cast on these shows. Is this the end, or is there... No, there's still a shooting section, right? Okay, I guess we'll start a poll now. I was gonna, like, wait until the end of the section, but... how many people were there? 10? Okay. So do... what will we do? 3, 3, 4, maybe? Yeah, I like to be in the group that has the most people, just because I think it makes it less likely that I win, because I don't even want to win. So yeah, we'll do Sorkle, Julian, Yoviver. Julian, Yoviver. Alright, there we go. So yeah, I think if we're embracing... Actually, I think all these are strong teams. I think, like, Sorkle, again, probably is, like, the weakest team on paper, but, like, yeah, I at least respect the attempt to cast from more than just, like, one show or whatever, or more just, like, the general, like, I don't know, the social strategy sphere. Julian has the entire top 4 of Winners at War, so that's just kind of funny. And Yoviver probably just has the best team, like, actually on paper. Yeah, very well-rounded, mostly affable people. So yeah, I don't really have a vested interest in this. I feel like all 3 of these have their own merits. Okay, cool. Climb, please. Like, go to this thing and climb, please. Thank you. Vote for you to support mothers and minorities? Why? Who do you have again? Parvati, CT, June, and Dino. Literally, the 2 men that you have are not minorities. For Sora as a joke. Well, that was the deciding vote then. I mean, at least you're avoiding Yoviver from passing you on the leaderboard. So that's something. But yeah, next one is Menace, Jakars, and one more, Raider Ranger. Alright, there we go. Who would I vote for? I think Menace is actually like a really good team. Jakars, good as well. I'm not a big Bananas or Jordan person, but again, like, technically for, like, a legacy standpoint, good. Ray Ranger is just all over. What the fuck is Ray Ranger's team? Yeah, I would be between Menace or Jakars, personally. Like, I don't know how you cast Ty from Amazing Race Canada. It's looking like a tie right now. %50% of your team are people who everyone knows. One of them is the most popular Big Brother winner. Yeah. And your other person's from a season of Survivor that most people haven't watched. Oh wait, wrong button. How do I... Oh wow, Jakars did win at the end. Holy shit. Oh, perfect. Yeah, so really sniped the win there from Menace. Were you ahead the entire time? I thought it was a tie, wasn't it? Anyway, last one is me. Biggest party. Lion Melon. And Gamer. There we go. So, yeah, I actually like my team. I think my team's pretty decent. Biggest party, pretty big names. Some biggest parties. Lime Melons, also pretty good. A bit more diverse of a team than biggest parties. Gamer is all Survivor people. Yeah, I don't really have a vested interest in this one. Okay, cool. How do you dodge again? Wait, oh, it's L2. Okay, that's why. Well, shit. This is definitely what I play Assassin's Creed for, is to be shooting at airplanes. Wow, biggest party one. That was like at the last second, wasn't it? Survivor and Strategic are the only prerequisites to make your team. Well, maybe you should branch out from pick non-strategic people. You should pick Fabio and Bob. How dare you not pick Bob Crowley? They are just gonna be different. I mean, so far it's not that different, is it? Actually, wait, who's on the top of the leaderboard? It's obviously Menace, but like, I guess Attack is new. Gwen, I mean, Gwen was pretty high on the other leaderboard. Just because like Gwen like had a ridiculous, yeah, won 5 out of 8 drafts, but that still wasn't enough to be on the like to be in the season drafts. It's part of the reason why, again, I feel like it was the correct call to just start over. As it would just be so brutally difficult to even get close. I would see you later, you Viber. You probably left a while ago at this point, but either way. Yeah, alright, let's run this final poll. So we got Sorquil, Jakars. Yeah, obviously when it comes to like things that aren't just Survivor, obviously you're probably gonna have a bit of difficulty winning those. I forgot, what was the plan again for next stream? Oh, then again, that's not one that we'll have the result of right away though. But yeah, I think the next stream we will do that 50 idea. I think that is a good idea. To where we'll just draft people who could be on 50. And the winner will be the person who has like the most people that actually make the final cut. Which obviously there could be a tie, which in that case, whatever, I guess. But and like I don't know how many people we're really gonna pick. But yeah, we'll just see how that goes. Yeah, not many votes in this poll, but Jakar's in the lead. You have a banger first pick. I mean, like, what was the draft? Is it just like favorite games all time? Is that what we're doing? Dude, this section sucks so bad. Oh, there we go. Jakar's won. 2-1-1. Sure. Alright. Well, there we go. Yeah, what a great poll there at the end. Yeah, I'll probably finish this mission and move on to Last of Us. I think we'll probably start the gaming draft when we transition to Last of Us. Okay, and thank you. I think like game of the year, but all time. Yeah, so like, yeah, so just picking like your favorite games all time. Okay, what were the results again? It was Jakar's won, and then we'll just do tie second place for the others. again, I think we're at the point where again, I'm just trying to add more points to the leaderboard anyway. So again, tie for second place. Oh well. I feel like the sad thing is that I've gotten 0 points so far, and this is just gonna look pathetic. I feel like as time goes on, if I continue to get 0 points. Because, yeah, I think we're at the point now where I've done the most drafts. Well, I'm the only person to do every New Era draft that hasn't gotten any points. Now, the biggest party has. So, yeah, I actually need to try to just not look completely pathetic, I guess. I mean, Mount Rush. So, like, yeah, like top 4. Oh, okay, cool game. So it's just like favorite games all time, but we get 4. Do I want to see Zach on the challenge again? I wouldn't be opposed to it. Like, I don't like Zach as a person. Yeah, I do think like he kind of fits the show.
Damn it, it's gone. Keep going. We can reopen it.
I really wonder where it's gonna reopen. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it's right beneath me to where I can do a leap of faith into it. What a shocker. Yeah, I might as well stab the spreadsheet. I just realized there's no point even pinning it and stuff though, because like it's just gonna get overwritten, isn't it, when I end stream? But game of the no wait, we'll do what will I name this? Best games of all time? I don't know. Whatever, I'll just do best games. Why not? Look, we feel like we might get good turnout. I mean, I feel like by the time we move on to the last list, there's probably not going to be many people here, but we'll see. Yeah, I'll probably transition in a second here after this next cutscene. Actually, it's probably not even going to be a cutscene. It's probably just going to be, yeah, Bishop talking to you, right?
Voila, we're back.
Thanks, Deacon. Let's try to keep these transfers to a minimum, okay?
Her production finally realized Casey's boring. So maybe 40's the last time we'll see her, hopefully. Hopefully we never see her play the challenge ever again.
We'll call you if we need you.
Alright, actually, something I do want to do before we move over. So I might as well do this stuff first. Yeah, this one I should buy. Reality TV of only celebrities? Yeah, that could be a thing. I think the issue stems from, like, I feel like a lot of people don't know what celebrities have done in reality TV shows. I only know, like, the celebrities that were, like, on Survivor and on that sort of thing. So I think that could maybe make it take, like, a bit too long. But, yeah, I wouldn't be opposed to it, though. What was the other thing I wanted to do? This. Wait, do I not have money? I only have 380. How am I so low on money? Whatever. I need to do side content at some point too in these streams. So I might even do like an extra stream after I finish the main story just to do side content. Because I don't remember the side content in this game at all. And I should probably play some before I make the video. But anyway, Devin's two most recent challenge appearances of Zero Faith in winning again. Yeah, it's not looking great. Yeah, hasn't really kept up that that reputation. But anyway, all right, we'll move on to Last of Us. Yeah, I'll do the daily run. We'll probably do a gaming draft if there's enough people. We'll see. But yeah, we'll be back in a second. So see you then.